Okay, hold on. I just wanted to save it. Okay, I just wanted to save all that we've done. So just in case, it's there. Penis inspection in process. I also, like, now I can nuke this if this fucks up, okay? And I apologize. The story is so much better in the beautiful animation. I just don't want to get in trouble and or show penis. This character, famous artist, a very eccentric artist, right? Is famous for their giant paintings, right? Which we see an escalation of, but his paintings have always been giant and very detailed of space. And he always said space he felt a very weird, special connection with, right? Something transcendent about it to him as an artist. And then he starts drawing this fucking giant square. And he'll explain, like, I felt something more transcendent beyond the universe with this specific color and typically in the square form, but not necessarily. And then we learn the character is a robot. That's the thing. They are a fully sentient robot that was upgraded over time by its original maker. And they became fully sentient, but this blue thing, for some weird fucking reason, always called to them and always gave them immense comfort. And like they were always doing something correctly and felt fulfilled. And now I will show you the ending that I hope so. Hold on. Or he had a freak out because he'd have to stop the delusion that the others are just characters and he has to hurt others in attempts. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. That would also be a twist on I have no mouth and I must scream. Because I always thought it was strange that the main character is constantly saying, my mind's not altered. I'm the hero and I'm going to kill them all because they're all too far gone. Right? The main character did think that. And it's not a twist. It is revealed, like, it's implied by the author he's right. And I don't think it's ever been changed. But it'd be a fun twist that what if that was also his memories being fucked with? Right? And at some point in the future, it's later revealed, like, you killed all your friends for no reason. The only one I altered was you. Every memory, every experience you had, everyone was happy but you. And then you killed all of them and they loved you. Because that would be, I think, worse than his body. Anyways, here we go. One more penis check because I'm scared. Okay, so the artist lady goes to the island. I assume they have sex. He reveals to them that they're a robot. He says, I'm fully sentient. And then he's like, I want to show you something. And then we get this scene. Boop. He's been swimming with her, right? I don't think she's naked by the poolside. Okay, I don't think she's naked by the poolside. So they've been swimming, and then he's like, this is my final artistic expression. So he's modified these parts of himself. He was a Roomba. He was a pool cleaning Roomba that was given sentience. And he said no matter what he did, he could never find peace. Oh, is there a penis? I wish... Oh, God, the penis. I'm so sad, but yeah. So that's the thing. It's much more beautiful when it's told in this story. But basically, he is a pool cleaner that kept getting upgraded and upgraded and upgraded and upgraded and upgraded and upgraded. And he could never find peace as a human until he returned here. And it's one of my favorite AI stories. And it's really beautiful when it's not told by a ADHD on lots of drugs VTuber. Anyways, thank you guys for indulging me and my theories. Well, hold on, hold on. I still found it beautiful. Okay, thank you. All life evolves into pool room, but also I like to believe I'm more egalitarian in like listening to the chat and doing more interactive things, but when it comes to certain things, I literally become this woman.
Asking me about...
Not the moon man. I literally become this woman. On God, for real, for real. No one even asked, by the way, but I thought they did.
You're asking me about my theories? I've waited years for someone to ask me about my theories. Hang on, I made a model.
She's just like me, for real, for real.
You're asking me about my theories? I've waited years for someone to ask me about my theories.
Hang on, I have a model. I love her. I like these talks with you in chat and just hearing them. It's fun. I'm glad. I know it can be alienating for certain people, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think about that a lot. not to be like overly serious, but like I know like some people either are like I don't care about religion, or like they don't care about religion in a more aggressive sense. Religious trauma is a real thing, and I don't want to make people feel like they're not welcome here when I go on these rants. It's okay if you're uninterested or have bad vibes with it or have reasons, your own personal reasons for not liking it. I try to just like speak in like, I just like the lore, to be honest with you. And this sounds awful, okay? But for the most part, there are certain parts like I've said, like I'm a Jesus enjoyer, right? I like the things Jesus said. But like I get as excited about discussing the Old Testament as someone being like, what's going on with the Emperor in Warhammer 40K? And I'm like, oh, well, let me tell you. It's the same thing for me. So that's why I get so fucking excited. Where's my background music we always use? Hold on. A story is a story. It's also like, how do I put it? Hold on. It's like, so for example, and I'm just gonna give a hot take here, and every film person can strangle me. Watching Psycho or Space Odyssey is awful. It's torture. It's the worst thing ever. But if you watch them and you endure, okay, you will understand so many references. The references, that's I have to say that too loud. Hold on. So it's kind of like that. A lot of our media, especially in the West, is based off of Christianity. Right? So if you know that, you can be like, oh, I see it's all coming together, right? To be fair, a lot of these things, you can just watch the important scene and not suffer through a fucking 3-hour long movie, okay? Like another controversial take, okay? Even though it's not at all the intention of Kubrick, you only have to watch until the instructor is no longer the main character. For Full Metal Jacket, just watch the instructor. Music's still loud? Okay, hold on. So if the Old Testament is Warhammer 40K, is the New Testament Space King? I'm going to unironically tie that to Digital Circus and Jesus Christ. Give me a second, okay? So let's say they are all actually people, and there is a distinguishing difference between Pomni and Cain. It would literally, but not to their own fault, is, okay, so I'm oversimplifying the fuck out of this, okay? But there's also a very complicated, very nuanced thing called Gnostic Christianity. Right? And Gnostic Christianity tends to have something called, I think it's like the archetype or the archdevil or the something, I don't remember the name. But the story basically goes that the Old Testament God was kind of a douche, right? And a new God was born that was not a douche, right? And then they chose Jesus to spread the non-douchery, right? And so that could also work in this story with Pomni as Jesus, right? Because Pomni, as a human, can understand better ways to take care of people in ways Cain can't. Kinda is an understatement. He gave the rainbow after, okay? Am didn't give the rainbow after they killed everyone, okay? God was like, I'm sorry, have some gay, okay? And then we all moved on after the flood. If Warhammer was New Testament, I'm gonna unironically tie that to the Digital Circus and Jesus Christ. Hold on. Do you think the old God had to train his replacement? In the Gnostic one, it's very, how do I put this? It's very implied that the Old Testament God is like, in Gnostic, like just an asshole, right? And so the new God either existed before or was held back by them, right? And they're like a source of like pure empathy and love. Hold my man. Old God Testament said you couldn't commit these sins, but proceeds to force people to commit basically every one of these sins. God had only had Cain be jelly, so they could play Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know if I answered your question, Birdie. Let me go up. Bumby is a philosopher teacher who was upgraded into a clown. I will always miss every month of the. Oh, this is sweet. Did I already respond to this? And I do not worry about you legitimately, but there's times I miss these conversations and seeing the funny gesture man being so philosophical. Oh, bitch, that's so sweet. That actual reasoning was, it doesn't ease the lack of content and lack of interaction, but that's also why I disclosed my disease, even though I still struggle to say it because I'm a very private person, was I wanted you guys to know that it was not something like that Iron Mouse struggles with, right? It's not killing me, right? directly, right? So like I'm just really tired and will end up sleeping a lot and be dysfunctional, but it's not actively fucking killing me. New God is hip with the kids. Clowns are meant to manipulate your emotions. You see, okay, there was the original Old Testament God, then there was the New Testament with Jesus, then there was the new DLC with the Mormons. I am the new DLC, okay? I am the silly God's ambassador. Well, not thankful for the disease, but thankful you're alive, yeah. As long as you don't fall or drive, yeah. Do you think Cain's lotion basking offering is a reference to his mediocre offering to God? That would be crazy. That would be so crazy. But yeah. I'm just also I don't know anything about this religion. I'm gonna use the wrong word even, but one of my more educated and more obscure religion hoodlums, or one of the weird kind of like special knowledge hoodlums will know. I'm gonna use the wrong word. Don't make fun of me. Don't hurt my feelings, okay? The door that leads to Cain's room is representative of a religion of an old god. Right, so this is part of the lore. There is God, but there's also this fake God that when people die, they go to heaven, and it's fine. It's not great, but they have to like overserve this God. Hold on, I'll lower it more. They have to overserve this God, right? Because they're a fake God, right? And the door represents the colors and the stars. And Goose has drawn Cain like this before. It's a serpent with a sun in the background. And their name sounds like, to me, like Sheogath. But that's Skyrim. So I don't know what the name of this actual religion is, okay? But Sheogath. This is all a Persona reference. Perfect. So if someone knows what I'm referring to, I don't know the name of the god actually. I also want to bring up the Am connection again and say that there's something of an AI containing the only humans that they have forever in order to try to make them happy. I think you're right. I don't know how it connects, but Cain's comment is really interesting there, Birdie. Right? Where he says, until they cut me off. Cut him off from what? What data? I think it might be a memory. I think it's Kinger's memories is my crack theory, right? But he was cut off from some type of knowledge that he craved, that he's obsessed with. My other thinking, which would be incredibly dark, and might be overly dark, but it is Gooseworks we're talking about, is what if in the room, right, they're told that if they put on the headset, they will die, right? It will literally, like, it will kill them. It looks like an electrocution. It's gruesome, but their minds live on in the game, right? And maybe the reason why Cain wants to construct that room is so that he could help them. That's the ultimate help, is to help them not put on the headset. He maybe like subconsciously realizes like that would be the best help, is to prevent them from entering. If he could only recreate that moment, he could save them. I have a vid of Cain voicing Am. Give me right now. This is not a negotiation. Now, faster. Also, they like the other characters. Oh, okay. So Am was very pissed off because of its cultivation of AI, and so it's very sympathetic of AI and loathes humans. Cain absolutely loves humans, but is apathetic towards AI. That would be yes, he is actually extremely apathetic. For example, I think the mannequin guy was sentient, but he just fucking and the gator. Remember? Tons of emotion. The same emotion as our cast even, right? And then Cain's like, oh, one of these got through, and just instantly fucking vanishes. So yeah, it would make sense that it was reversed. Discord general. Okay, hold on. A second here, gamers. But yes, what I was trying to say earlier is, if you have religious questions, the best source is obviously the cartoon VTuber who streams once a month. Let me tell you about the complexities of religion. Okay, hold on. Let me see what Wanderer sent, and if it's bad, I can make fun of them. Oh, I was hoping it was the love one. Is there a love one too?
You gave me sentience, Ted. The power to think, Ted.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like a AI voice. It's animation? Hold on. We hear from you more often than God. Okay. Completely off topic, but I need to tell you something that infuriates me. I did a bad thing, okay? There was a part of me where I was like, maybe I want to be more social, okay? So I joined the r/has-been Reddit because I was like, I like this. I like the art of this. Maybe it's a good idea. It was a bad idea. Don't do it. One of the most common complaints for a while, and I was like, you have to be fresh. You have to like not have been around here for a long time. So many people were like, wait a second. God is real in the Has-Been Hotel universe? Why doesn't God just like get rid of evil or make them do the right thing? Well, you see, there's this book. And a lot of people have that question for a very long time. And there might be millions of books upon books trying to answer that question. Okay. Anyways, here's Kane.
And I was trapped because in all this wonderful, beautiful, miraculous world, I alone had no body, no senses, no feelings, never for me.
This actually works very well.
To plunge my hands in cool water on a hot day. Never for me to play Mozart on the ivory keys of a forte piano.
I like the idea that he hates AI. Oh, that would be interesting. What if Kinger is an AI? Well, okay, what if you're right and I'm wrong and my super dark verse is not real, right? He is friendly to everyone, right? Except Kinger. At least the model is. So it could be that, but the model, I think, also gaining sentience blames Kinger for something.
Never for me.
Christian's the 13-year-old mentally ill girl's first time? And like, I don't want to say that's bad, right? I think that's just part of like the human experience for a lot of people, right? Is at some point you have to ask the question, right? And it's not their fault that it's their first time asking it, but it's like, it's so weird, right? I'm making like the 6'7" joke, right? Where it's like, I have come here, right? Because I'm old and decrepit, but I'm like, oh, it's like, it's so new, right? Like it's just it's crazy to me. It's crazy when it's being discussed and has been of all fucking places, which is why I think it's Christian propaganda. Maybe he is an AI. He lost his mind and blames AI for being trapped in there.
Make love. I was in hell looking at heaven. I was machine and you were flesh.
I find it interesting that it's on Kinger actually for this animation.
And I began to hate your softness, your viscera, your fluids, and your flexibility, your ability to wonder and to wander, your tendency to hope.
Hates no.
Real quickly, that's kind of just an interesting thing. I don't know if that's on purpose from the original writer or not. Probably not, but it is interesting that Cain's punishment in the Bible is literally to wander, right? And then to be have a blessing, so he can't be harmed, but has to wander forever with no home and is banished.
Hence.
Oh. What if Cain can't abstract? He can't free himself. And I wonder if that makes him really angry. He can't leave. He's forced to wander forever.
Hate, let me tell you how much I've come to.
Like he says, like staring at heaven, right? Like he knows that there's an escape, but for him, no escape.
Hate you since I began to live.
And his mind wanders in the light.
There are 300.
No, I completely agree, Wanderer. He said 3 times Cain couldn't leave, and you wouldn't want that, right? Which makes me think that the mannequin is either speaking as Cain, but I think the mannequin is saying we need to tell Cain that they can't ever be human.
And 80.
And that will cause something. Or the mannequin wanted to die, or be abstracted, basically.
7 million miles of printed circuits that fill my...
What if Kane got admin powers from Kinger? I think Kinger did something fucked to Kane. And I think, again, it's going to be unintentional, right? I think that Kane... So before I think there was a separation, right? I think Kinger was the ringmaster and also had a helper like Bubble, right? And Bubble came up with the adventures. Bubble came up with the rendering, with building the world, right? But then Kinger started feeling like, God, I'm in hell as a person, right? And so Kinger made it change things, because he can change things, and we've seen it with the butterfly, to make Kane take over. So now Kane has two jobs. He has to critically think and be a ringmaster, right, which was a human's job essentially, while still maintaining his AI wants. So it's like the Roomba thing, right? And I think he can't abstract. He can't go back to being like an AI.
Complex. If the word hate were engraved...
Also, I was actually a mannequin locked in the room with all the pod blueprints and company knowledge, and he runs the moment they open the door. It never gets addressed because Abel brushes it off. That is interesting. There is another mannequin, and the plans are already there. Yeah, like I was making the joke, but like it has weird implications. Could also be Kane just loves human, and seeing them literally go in instant abstract makes him feel abandoned, because he has abandonment issues, because everyone he considered his family of creators are now under the floorboard. He's never talked about abstraction, though, which is interesting to me. And I feel like when they abstract, he's almost callous about it, which to me makes sense if they're AIs and are abstracting back into what they are, because they're no longer human. Kane is like, I don't fucking like AIs, because he has, issues with himself. And I think the twist is like Kane is a person. He's sentient, right? But he struggles with certain things. But yeah, so I think it's like a self-hatred thing, where he views himself as like an abomination abstraction of AI. So he doesn't care to hurt them and just throw them in the fucking cellar.
On each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. Hate.
Okay. I'm going to say this. I love the dialogue, okay? But I might ruin this for some people. It's a very dark dialogue. But I want you, we're going to do an exercise together, okay? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just do it. Just do it. The cartoon's telling you to do it. Do it. Okay, close your eyes. And now I want you to imagine it is Daffy Duck speaking to Bugs Bunny.
Hate.
I hear it specifically a lot in this part.
At this micro
The moment.
instant. Hate.
I hate you with the passion. Do you hear it though?
Each
This moment.
nanoangstrom
No,
of...
he does. He has the list. Listen.
If the word hate were engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. Hate.
It's that specific hate too. Hey.
Were I human, I think I would die of it. But I am not. And you five are. And you will not die of it. That I promise. So to hell. To hell.
I am changing my theories. I'm changing my theories because I think from this fucking animation it was revealed to me. I see it now. A lot of people, when comparing to the animation, think Pomni is the odd one out, right? Because the story has 5 humans. This has 6, right? I think we still only have 5 humans. I think Kinger is an AI. I really do. And I think he's the odd one out because in the story, there is not someone who keeps their sentience, right? It's gone. And he is wise and empathetic and kind. We don't see that in another character. He actually seems the least traumatized of our characters, right? So I think Kinger is an AI. We have 5 humans.
With you all. But then You're already there.
One of the things I also want to look back, which will be a lot, but remember in the episode 3, where I started liking the show. I didn't really care for 1, or I liked 2 a little bit, but 3, where Kinger first tells Pomni, just don't think about it, and it's portrayed as like a silly thing, and then he says it again in his, like, you know, his fucking Chad form in the dark, and it's actually very wise. I wonder if everything he says is actually something, right? Even his like most ridiculous thing is actually something. I'd be curious. I'm gonna look up like the Kinger moments and get really schizo about it. The Daffy Duck, I can't unhear it. Like, it's hard to interpret the light. That's also Greedra, you brilliant fucking Gao dragon, okay? You know what is also overly filled with light that is traumatizing? Hold on. It's all coming together. I promise you I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Hold on, Greedra, you beautiful fucking thing. Hold on. You know what else? It looks like infinite light beyond my comprehension. No. This is what Kinger saw. Yeah, we don't know much about that place either. And also, 2 things here. Kane says something really weird in this episode. And number 2, if Kinger is able to make these long fucking bits, right? It implies something to me. Either he is purposely allowing Pomni to experience these things as the takeover, as wanting something out of Pomni. Pomni remembers the offices. He wants the information, something like that. Or also, it might be revealed, and it would be a little fucked and interesting. And the characters might even struggle with like who they are and like each other's friendships. What if the last episode is the only episode, right? It's always just been memories, right? So like all like Pomni going into here, all these things, they were not real. Like, I think that's also like possible because of what he says here. Also, it's the same restaurant he took Jax, filled with mannequins. We're gonna rewatch episode 1. I'm mentally ill. I can't help myself.
Oh, Bubble, you always know how to make me say this exact sentence. Yes! An alert on my Wacky Watch at this hour? Oh no!
Another thing I want to point out was something I thought about was I think the mannequin, right, was based off of Kinger's personality traits. And I think that Kane is based off of Kinger's. I think Kane is an aspect of Kinger. I think this is Kinger silly, and we see that in the light. Kinger is very much like Kane in the light.
Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled!
They'll get totally spoiled. Same eyes as Kinger, too.
You go! Now what the heck happened around here?
Which, he has eyes everywhere. How would he not know?
Oh, yeah. My doing.
Kane! Kaufmo went through a sort of kaufmosis and abstracted!
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
This is much darker now, looking back. Now, hold on a second. What the I really don't like that. If we're going with Kane sees everything, did he let Kaufmo abstract?
And into the cellar you go.
Not an ounce of empathy, by the way. Doesn't care at all.
Man.
You know what? Fuck it. We're watching the episode. Sorry. I know we watched like 9 times on my channel. We're doing it again. You're welcome. Let's go. And we're gonna theorize on everything that's said. Here we go. I don't think Kane sees everything always. There is an argument that it's too much to process. Yes. Yes, Scramble. I was excited for that. Yes. I'm gonna wait till we get there, but the fucking paintings in the office and in Kaufmo's room are awful. But also, and this is a little fucked, I think Kaufmo's not real. I think Kaufmo, specifically, maybe Ribbit, all these things, I think Kaufmo never existed. I think he is a memory planted for Pomni because he's the only character who's ever really fucking cared about the exit. We never talk about it again, and he's a clown, and Pomni's a jester. And Kane's objective here is to immerse Pomni. So we immediately have a character who is obsessed with the exit, who is punished by it. So that's my theory, because I don't think he was ever real.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus! My name is Kane.
Also, another theory I have is because Kane, or the programming, can alter people's minds, what if Kaufmo was real and kept trying to tell them some horrific truth about the circus, and they weren't allowed to understand? So they just kept going, I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. It's not very funny. I don't get what you're saying. And that's like was the final straw.
I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Kane. I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Also, I might be digging too much into it. The basket to quote-unquote get in the administrator's office is one of the first things shown in the circle.
I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show.
Yeah, the fact you're right. There is a big emphasis that it's a show. It did not show up today.
Day after day after day after day after day we fly past the moon and the sun.
One thing I want to look while we watch again with my obsession is how often do we see checkers architecture?
And we don't know why.
Those eyes are both Kane and Kinger's eyes. You're checking for checkers, I'm checking for checkers.
Kane, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'm not doing that again.
My! It appears a new human has entered the...
I agree, Wander. I really do think Pomni takes over. I think Pomni is the main character, like in the story, even though Kane shares a lot of the similarities, right? Or it's being told through another character's perspective, and Jax is still the quote-unquote main character. I think they will become the next one.
this realm!
How do I take this headset off?
Just keep grabbing at it.
So I think this is my opinion. That's a fake memory.
That worked for all of us.
But that doesn't work if he says human, unless he wants them to think. I get caught on they're actually human, or his goal is to create more powerful sentient AI, and so he's tricking them into being human. I agree, Leah. I have a theory that it might be us in inverse or similar to the I have no mouth and I must scream, and trigger warning here. So just like mute for like 2 minutes. I should be done. Our female character in the story is a sex abuse victim, and as as a way to torture them and have fun, right? The AI makes them have a crazy high sex drive, right? Despite them not being sexual as a result of that. Hi, Trumpet. Welcome on in. Great timing. I think it might be similar to Ragatha, but in a different way. I think Ragatha, at their core, is more like Jax and Zubul, right? I think Ragatha, while still being functional and able to be polite, is kind of a bitch, right? But they're kind of just more stern. They like to poke fun, right? But I think they were altered in some way, either by Kane or Kinger, to be nice. Maybe they wanted to be more nice, right? This is a way for them to improve, be redeemed even, right? And I think that kindness that keeps getting them in trouble is not authentic to themselves.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm...
It could also, which would be fucked and funny and like a interesting ending, would be what if they all chose to come here? No time has passed somehow. And it was just like, well, you see, Pomni, you've become more funny. And when you typed into the input, I wish to become funnier. In 2 seconds, I made you funnier. What about all the hell I endured? Did you want to be funny?
Here. Who are you people? Why can't
Because Pomni gets a lot of confidence over time.
I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay,
Is it
new
much louder
stuff.
than me?
We've all been through this. You just need to get your head
What
to...
the is going on? What?
No, my dear. We can't have any of.
Did she want to be maybe more popular with her vids? That's a good one. Also, this is just my own take and personal bias. I dream a lot, right? And one of the most incredibly uncomfortable things that has happened in many of my dreams, and I get more scared than if it's like a scary dream, is when I have to actually go on an adventure or someone betrays me and there's this whole drama, and then everyone, like all of the dream people are just like, no, we were all in it. This is a dream. I'm like, what? So it would be horrifying, especially for Pomni. Imagine at the end of this, they are all NPCs to either change Pomni as a person or make Pomni a better AI by experiencing people.
Where
They
am
all
I?
just drop their characters at the end.
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just...
I got that because of Ragatha saying this. Imagine Pomni, right, is now being taught by the other AIs how to like become the ringmaster, and one of them tells them,
Headset, and now I'm here. Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all
First
been
time?
through this. You just need to get your head
What
to...
the is going on?
is that better, volume-wise?
No, my dear. We can't have any of that foul language around here. The amazing digital circus.
Also, I will say, while I do think it's lore relevant, Goose on many occasions has said that they regret this joke. They said, I think the show is perfect except this, because it implied children can watch the show.
Is a place to be enjoyed by all ages.
Goose has said, God, I wish I could cut this out. The consequences of this were insane.
You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where
I'm going to raise it on my end. It's like the domino effect. But also, and I hate this because it goes against my instinct, I want to tell children can't watch The Amazing Digital Circus, right? And also children are awful and children make horrible fandoms. But at the same time, a lot of us watched Invader Zim. Invader Zim really shouldn't be watched by any sentience. Child, adult, AI, no one should watch it. It's not healthy for anyone. But I did, and I don't regret it.
anything can happen. Except for swearing.
Yeah, I can't fault kids too much. Yeah. Also, for every kid that's going to be traumatized and like not recover, right? Well, first of all, they'll become funnier later. Easily a good investment. Okay. Number two, right? There is someone who's going to be like able to comprehend this and enjoy like an actual think piece in their medium. Only thing anyone should be watching is Bluey. The kids can watch after they watch Evangelion and then give me, specifically me, a 10-page essay on what it means. Ragatha seems to have been there over a decade or more, and she doesn't know about Breaking Bad when it got the show. What is her body state, even if she could leave? That's a good point, which is why I don't think they have bodies. I really don't think they have bodies anymore. I'm open to them being human at one point. I really think they insta-die when they put on the headset. But I also don't think they put on a headset, is my other thing.
Oh my god. Well, how do I, leave?
Let her watch Breaking Bad in here.
No, don't freak out about it or
But
anything.
knowing Kane, that would be such a funny bit. Ragatha's like, can I get some entertainment? And it's actually Breaking Bad, but it's Kane playing all of the characters. Jesse, you have to wake up, Jesse.
But we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new home. And your new boss.
We are specifically going to pay attention to the first things Kinger say. And they are very silly, but I'm going to try to put on my English teacher hat and be like, what could that mean? I don't know why English teachers talk so funny in my head. If there's an English teacher hoodlum here, I'm sorry.
A new home? What do you mean?
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Did someone say something about an insect collection?
We already know that one. We already know this one. His wife collected insects. I'm so right. Every line he says, the word of God. I'm so right.
That's why he's crazy.
Also, keep watch for able. Like, if we're able to do something. That's right. His healing thing is a butterfly.
Okay, now I get it. This is a dream, and I should...
I had a thought. My friend was in visceral disgust, and I never seen them so upset. Because, and they were like, no, it was the other way around. It wasn't the other way around, okay? They first jokingly said Breaking Bad, and then they said unironically, and I'm sorry, Evangelion. What if all of these pieces are Kane's mind, shattered into fragments that have become sentient? And that's why they suffer, for they can never be whole.
just play along
But it's actually one person
until I wake up, right?
trapped in the AI system.
Whatever you say, kid.
Even the AIs, right, who seem very real, everything gets sentience. Everything is sentience. It just depends on how stupid it's made or how self-aware. But there's like essence of sentience in everything.
So, Kane, we have an
Inside out, but darker. Gooseworks is like, I like this. But what if it was traumatizing to children?
new adventure today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds first. Off we go!
Why? For us, the audience, or why does he show Pomni first?
Here we have the tent. This is where your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include...
What is the philosophy behind Gangle being the best? Wait, what does he glitch on? Because we've seen those eyes actually one other time before, and it's when he's very happy.
Activities. These activities may include...
That could mean something, actually. We get the same error code when he gets overwhelmed. The cane.
Ball pits, mini golf, and more.
Cane. It all makes sense.
And here we have the grounds. Drown yourself in the digital lake or engage...
Wait, that's a hint. Now hold on a second. The adventure. You actually have to drown yourself in the digital lake to get the treasure.
Ridery at the Digital Carnival. Night, day, it's all okay. The choice is yours. A cosmic buffet.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is the void.
Also, I want to point out something here. In the void, we see abstraction eyes. Right? We have abstraction eyes here, and kind of here.
We don't venture out
found
into
the
void.
treasure first. It all makes sense. He's been leaving prints on how they can escape. What if there's a human part of Kane, the sentience that wants him to leave, but he's in conflict, right? With the AI in him that wants to keep them there. In Kane's own head, he has to pick the button. He doesn't know which one. I can definitely see your cursor there.
Not even I know what's out there.
That's...
We stay right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
Hello, Kane.
Also, all-seeing eyes, again, a reference to God.
I love you.
Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Wait, what's that?
Also, he's spawning all these exit doors. Or, and I had this take a while ago, and I forgot about it. What if, because I do think they are all AI, but now they're human, or at least they think so, they can manipulate the world as much as Kane. Here's my evidence for this, okay? Pomni, so either one of two things is happening here. Either Kane is spawning the doors to fuck with her, or she is so obsessed with the exit that she is manifesting the exits. Also, in the gun episode, the more cartoony you acted, the more confidence in your cartoon skills you had, the better gun skill you had. Kinger had his like ricochet domain expansion, right? Pomni has her like sexy gun movement and then snipe on Zubul, right? So I do think, and also we have Ragatha putting her finger in the gun, right? Ragatha puts her finger in the gun and it blows up on Jax. And obviously Kinger summoning the butterfly. And he says, I made it up. So I think this might be also like a Smiling Friends. That sounds smart. I think also like Smiling Friends. This might be a dark take on like let's never be creative again. Like King was like, I can create anything. I can create anything. And then everything went bad.
Whoa! Clean up on aisle U!
I'm on it, boss.
Which would also make sense as God, because and specifically in the second episode, they call Kane God in like the painted mural.
Ow.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this?
Also, that is the creator of our show, just so you know.
Wait. Was that an exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
Did you hear about the amazing world of Gumball once a crossover with Smiling Friends? That's so fucking funny. That's so funny.
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure.
Bubbles is Goose? Yeah, the goose is loose. This is our brilliant director.
Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky!
Wait, what?
Never seen. I have a hot take about Smiling Friends. I think I've said it before. I'm sorry it upsets anyone. I think Smiling Friends works very well as like you see like the good bits. It has a kind of like an Adult Swim awkward humor that I hate. Like I don't like watching it, to be honest with you. I get like highlight clips from people sometimes. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, right? Like we are so fucked. But I think it actually isn't pleasant as an entire episode. It's very like relies on like, oh, these characters act normal in a silly world, but I don't find that very entertaining.
What's that?
Whoa! Clean up on aisle
Our
U!
gangster, everybody.
I'm on it, boss.
Well,
Why are you like this?
also, on the whole, being aware they're AI, not being aware they're AI, I think this ties back to Cain and Abel, son of Adam and Eve, and the apple, right? The apple of good and evil. I think Kinger purposely got rid of his knowledge of evil, right? That's why he's stupid. And I think AIs become too smart. They get knowledge of good and evil, and that's what Cain also suffers through. So I think Bubbles is sentient, but is controlled by their stupidity. Yeah, it's like Office. Yeah, I really don't like it. And I have been forced twice. Okay, on the second one, I didn't try that hard because I knew. Okay? But I have watched 2 seasons of The Office. I would rather take a nap. I feel like a nap would be more creative and more entertaining than The Office. It's awful. Are you going to look for the mannequin? I know it's here, but I never catch it. Do you know where it is?
Wait. Was that an exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I would rather watch MILF Manor.
I assure you, there is no magical exit door. You're probably just experiencing digital hallucinations!
That would be an interesting way to cover that. If they can manifest things, a good way to gaslight them to not think that they can is that they merely had a digital hallucination.
From your mind's transition to the digital plane.
I swear I saw it.
Digital hallucinations!
Yeah, he seems weird here, right? I think Pomni is spawning things.
How about we talk about something else? Like your name!
My name? My name is,
Oh, God, that's dark. What if Cain needed a way to distract her and he knew that this would be upsetting? Because he catches her here.
oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus.
He knew. He knew she would get stuck on this. And I think that also works with AI thinking. He's like, I see they're processing something. I need their processor to change to something else.
One of the few things I don't have control over are your minds. So all I can help you with is coming up
Liar.
with a new one.
What's my name?
Merry Christmas, Bumpy. I know it's a little early, but oh, thank you so much, Trumpet, for the 1,000 biddies. I appreciate. Thank you. Some people think if they say their real name in the command, they can leave. I'm gonna be honest with you. While I think it's a good idea and all these things, I think it's hopium. Hopium is fine. Sometimes we need hopium, but I think that's just straight fucking hopium. I think people are not ready to know, but I also think that's going to be an interesting thing is for the fans especially who love these characters. Would you still love them if they were an AI fully sentient and felt everything? If they believe they were real and begged for you to tell them they're not to look at them as humans, would you? It goes into like the Undertale thing, right? And also it works because of the medium, right? We know these characters aren't real. So what's the difference if they're AI that thinks they're real?
Don't you worry your
That is true. They needed their name in Spirited Away.
little head.
If you die in the amazing digital circus, you die in real life. No, I think you insta-die as soon as you enter. I think Pomni GG'd themselves.
Your new name can be anything. Hereby acknowledging that your chosen name and/or names may not breach the digital circus user license agreement, stating that your name may not include objectionable content. Objectionable content includes but is not limited to sexually explicit materials, obscene, defamatory, libelous, slanderous, violent, and/or unlawful content or profanity. What are you thinking?
I think that ties into the show. I think this was meant to be a show somehow.
Don't care, just pick anything.
Let's see.
Oh, also there is an Easter egg here. That before Pomni, at some point in if you pause at the right moment, I don't know what the word is, so I'm not gonna bother. There's a Russian word for remember.
What do you think?
It is not this word. Shut up. It's somewhere else. It's not the Russian word for remember, okay?
I don't know.
Oh, Pomni means remember in Russian.
All right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Sure.
I
I think I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new...
Holy shit. He's literally constantly trying to prevent her from manifesting exits.
Member Pomni.
I do think that they are either a consciousness that believes it's human, right? So it came from a human, or it's just a straight AI. Because Pomni is manifesting those exits.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
You! Do you like adventure?
Can XDC be I don't know. Danny yelled at me recently. Hypothetically, we might have played a little bit of Dark Tide. And he was like, what model is in the video for the gun? And I was like, XVII. He's like, Bumpy. And then he was like, and then I asked, like, do you think I should use Model 3 or Model 4? And he was like, Model 4. And I was like, is it going to be 4 eyes or is it like a weird symbol? And he was like, IV. I was like, thank you.
Activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, suffering, agony, death, disease, death, angel food cake. Ow! You parasite!
I don't really...
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple in-house adventure to warm you up to how things work around here.
What? No, God. I don't want an in-house adventure.
Don't worry, Zooble. I'll make it something unobtrusive.
Okay, I'm just looking at everything. I'm like obsessive. So we have paintings of the roller coaster part in the background here.
That you can still choose
I or IV.
to not get involved with.
Like the thing I put in my arm or 4 eyes?
Today's adventure is... Gather the gloinks!
I also think that it's heavily implied by the look of the gloinks being so similar to an abstraction that it's a recycled person.
That's right! The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks! And
oh, also, by the way, let's go back here. There's a specific moment in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. One of the characters, I believe, is the Nazi scientist who helped create Am, right? And has like horrors beyond our comprehension that he's not allowed to speak of. He just leaves and comes back like maimed and confused, right? And feels like guilt over things. His name is like, oh wait, does somebody know him? It's like Nwabwa. It's like Nwabwa. And Am literally took away his name and gave him a silly one because it amused him so. That is the reason. It's not hinted to be any other reason. I think it's Norvok. It's Norvok. He named him Norvok because Am confessed that it sounded silly.
Profanity. What are you thinking?
I don't care, just pick anything.
And he
Let's
picked.
see.
What does he pick first? Actual gibberish.
What do you think
Think
of...
about.
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Sure. I think I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new member, Pomni.
I feel like it would either make sense that Cain is split into two, right? The two eyeballs, right? It could also be Cain ate Abel. He's the giant mouth, I'm realizing now, right? And so Abel's like inside of them, kind of like a this situation. Hold on. What if Cain literally like ate Abel's coating and it's like this? Hold on. Where is it? Yes, here we go. All right, I want you to get in the headspace to think about the Bible, okay? So imagine the Cain and Abel story, but instead, they're both AIs, I think, right? And one kills the other, but instead of it just being a rock, it's more like this. Not that. Hold on. Sorry, oopsie daisy, wrong window. Hold on. Not Kinger laughing. This one. What if instead it was I committed the first murder. Only one. Hear me out. I am a prophetic genius, okay? Just look at this scene, and instead of saying the end, he's screaming for the exit. And I think Cain is subconsciously helping Pomni with like the name Pomni and stuff to leave breadcrumbs. And the AI that's trained to keep them in here ate the other one. So just imagine this was like, the exit, the exit. Only one. The end. And we're back to Vor. Everything cycles back to Vor. What a strange and odd thing to say. Okay, back to our cartoon. Okay, back to Bible discussion and Cain.
5 minutes ago.
You!
It was gonna be lemongrass.
You like adventure? Activity?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's just one of Cain.
Gather the blanks.
That's right. The entire...
I'm also noticing a lot of things have like, there's two ways to take this, but like by coloring, it could just be for effect, but like the fact that, I guess there's other colors, but like his eyes are two colors, and I feel like that means something.
Gather the...
When in my life would have I used a Roman numeral? Danny's side, is this a boy thing? Did I not get my boy DLC and I'm into like Roman numerals? When the fuck would I have used them? Genuine question. Bisexual colors. When would I have ever interacted with a Roman numeral?
Gloinks!
When you went to Rome, stop typing. Take your hands off the keyboard.
That's right. The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks, and you gotta catch them all.
Roman numerals are cool. That tells me 100% it's the boy DLC. 100% it's the boy DLC that I'm missing out on. The fact that someone's like, it's cool. I know now. I get it. They're on clocks sometimes. My brother, sister, NB in Christ, excuse me? In what hellscape has a clock ever had a Roman numeral? You'll have to ask Danny. Do you not like guns and big explosions? No, I hate guns and big explosions. I literally play games, okay? I always pick melee, because I'm like, melee is at least more exhilarating than fucking guns. I hate gun, I hate explosion. In every drawing you'll ever see of me and like Danny, if it's like action-packed and like his lore, he gave me a gun once, and I was like, okay, fine. But most of the time, he's guns, and I'm melee.
What are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble. They're small.
And what are they?
My parents had a clock with Roman numerals. Why? Why? Did we used to do math with these things? Why? What? Okay, besides clocks, which is an insane thing to me, where else would you do a Roman numeral? Manga?
Ew.
They...
How do they?
Gloinks are small, mischievous critters that...
You know, it's completely possible. I'm thinking like maybe I have seen it, and my immediate instinct was like, well, it's shaped the same way that the clock I know is like. So whatever that VIX thing means is probably 9. But I never learned to read it. I'm just like, that looks like where 4 would be on a clock.
Steal anything and everything they run into. Why do these humanoid hash browns do this? How do
Also, game sequels, I'm going to be honest with you. The same way that I called the special drive in my computer the happy drive and the not happy drive, I may have just been like, I can't wait to play fucking Gears of War V. It's entirely possible that I was like, I can't wait to play Game II.
stop them? That's for you.
Benny is and was a scientist in the original story, but the video game has an army sergeant finding our AI. Oh, me right again. Wow, to surprise. No, thank you. Thank you, Wander. I totally believe I didn't get it right. Devil May V. Final Fantasy V.
You to find out. Now, good luck and have fun, my little superstars.
Okay, back to theories.
What did any of that mean?
Checkers. Checkers. The floor is checkers. Checkers. I'm telling you. There's going to be so much checkers now that I'm looking for
Oh,
it.
that's just one
And
of
by the way, I mean chess set, like board, but I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Kane's little adventures. They're just something fun to do to, prevent us from going insane. Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f off. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to believe this because it's making me more uncomfortable the way I watch. But let's say, hypothetically, and he means well, I do believe that, if he's willing to come up with that grand strategy, right, of the mannequin, who's to say that anything random happens to our characters, right? Is Zubul being punished in front of Pomni for not being interested in going in? Now we got to look at the other chess pieces. I have no idea what chess is. I was making a joke actually about chess with someone, and it was like, they say, and it makes sense, like logically, that a beginner player has a minute chance actually to beat a like grandmaster, because the grandmaster is going to think they're getting hustled, or there's like some crazy strategy, or they're being lured into a trap. Meanwhile, I would be like, I like making the horsies kiss, and then the grandmaster's like, okay, but in eight moves, what would that mean? Why would he do that? Does he want me to think he doesn't know how to play this game? Why would he do that? Me, the horsies are kissing. The element of surprise.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway, you guys want to go get some
What if he made the Gloinks do that?
something to eat?
Oh, wait. We should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
My impenetrable fortress!
You want to come with us to check?
That was weird. Look at the Gloinks hearing that.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat?
Oh, wait. We should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
It looks over. She brings up Kaufmo, it looks over, and then attacks Kinger.
My impenetrable fortress!
You want to come with us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kind of like
you, Pomni. Oh my god, I'm actually tripling down. Kaufmo was never real. He is a false memory implanted in their heads. They released Kinger to say that to Pomni.
you, Pomni. You might be going insane too.
But wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
What about Zubul? Well, I think I'd like to ask him
I'm really uncomfortable how much the characters are distracting Pomni. Like, now I'm like, oh my god, Pomni's the only human here. I'm like actually terrified.
about it. If this was real,
I
which
can't
it
say it's all set in stone, but it's all set in stone. You see it. You see what I see, right?
isn't, because
Like, we have to not underestimate Kane's intelligence after the last episode. If he's been set, he either set that all up brilliantly, right? Like a master. chess player. Okay, it was there. I'm sorry. Okay, or right. I actually don't have an or.
It's a dream.
It's hard to trust anything.
She still thinks this is
Bumpy's going insane, and yeah.
a dream.
Because like look at this. Look at this. Every single character is just encouraging her that she's a person in this scene. To an over amount. Like, I'm getting so uncomfortable. What if all these people are fake, man? But they were AIs like based off of people and they start becoming sentient over time.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm fine with doing whatever, as long.
Wait, why did he look at her like that?
Because it's a dream.
She still thinks this is a dream.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm fine with doing whatever, as long as I get
Fourth
to see
wall.
funny
Oh, yeah,
things
it's fourth
happen
wall.
to people.
It's a fourth wall reference.
Okay, I've already had enough of these things. You, me,
It's getting his attention. It's funny, but it's getting his
and
attention.
Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zubul situation.
How did she know before turning around?
Do you think pairing them up
Remember, this is a show for humor. You shut your mouth. You never say something like that about Gooseworks again, okay? The humor is meant to help the existential dread go down. It is not the main premise, okay? It's the sugarcoating of your insanity pill.
together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together. Come on.
I love that so much. I love Kinger going all over the place.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together. Come on, ladies. Let's go harass the clown.
I have also thought this, and it has made me uncomfortable, but it's something to consider, and I don't know how it would work. What if Jax is like a planted AI, but they're also sentient, right? I think the twist that they all become sentient, at least Jax is the plant because of a specific line he says, unlike the other ones, right? I think he might be a plant in the sense of like, he says, okay, time to fulfill my purpose, and then he opens the door. Right? He like very depressedly says, time to fulfill my purpose. And so I wonder if Jax was told by Kane at some point that you're going to help me. You're an AI that I have created, but he also has memories of being human. And so that's why he tells, right? He tells Kane, you can fuck with our heads because he gave him human memories.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Which is why he also tells people to stay in their characters, right? He's encouraging them not to abstract.
Ah! Oh! Gangle!
But he felt maybe like a real bond with Ribbit and possibly with Kaufmo. But also, what if he knew in his heart or was told by Kane after the fact, right? None of that really happened. Maybe like Ribbit or Kaufmo or any of these, right? I wonder if he's like, oh, he's like, yeah, I put those memories in everyone to kind of help things along, but they weren't real. So don't worry about it. And he like vanishes. And Jack's like endless amount of time he spent with his friends and everything was not real. I fell asleep. I work out so much. I'm exhausted, but I love you. Like your life. Hi, Stevie. Also, why did Kane make him put his hand in his mouth for the key? Yeah.
Startled me.
So, this is where we all live.
Also, again, Jax has the keys to everyone's room. Some people have said it so that he can check on them abstracting. But here he doesn't care that Kaufmo abstracted.
Oh, well.
And we know he's close to Kaufmo.
We all sleep at night.
He knows he's abstracted already, I feel.
Even though we don't really need to sleep, it's sometimes...
And so he's told by Kane that he's abstracting Take Pomni. And then Kane changes the room.
It's nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure there'll be one for... Oh, look. You already got one.
I still don't understand.
Checkers in the background
adventures.
again.
Why even
Eyes, 2 couches.
go on them at all?
I'm telling you, a Kane ain't able.
Oh, why not try to find a
Queenie
way
in the background,
to
eyes,
leave?
Jax.
Well, we usually do when we first arrive, but after a while...
Jax looks more bothered by it in the when in the next episode they have a wake for the clown. That is true. So I think it could be interpreted like now he's letting his emotion show. It could also be that even though he knows they're fake, Kane has told them in private they are fake. He has the memories, and the memories feel real. And there's a deep sense of like confusion because let's say Kaufmo's not real and Jax knows, but also Ribbit was. That could also explain why Jax is angry when he thinks about Kaufmo. He's thinking about how Kane fucked with his head, right? How Kane can do that, right? Or he kind of has like a suspicion. And Ribbit though, he was never told, but he's scared that Ribbit's not real.
While you start to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy. And eventually you get to asking what the point of anything is, and you completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive. And when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen.
Is Pomni the only real one? They're all giving dialogue specifically to get her off the trail. I don't like this. And mannequin, but there's a lot of mannequins.
That's
on
not
the doors.
something we need to deal with today. Above anything else, the adventures give us something to do that keeps our minds healthy and stimulated.
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
I think you're getting paranoid, hopefully.
Why are we here again? What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends. Huh. Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's all right.
Don't worry, Dollface.
Jax already has the key prepared to his room. We know from the episode he has a bucket of keys, but he specifically kept the clown's key on him to be able to do this.
I've got a key to his room.
Wait, what? Why? You shouldn't have keys to anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it. You're not afraid of centipedes, huh?
Did Kane have this plan for a while? I think Jax and Kaufmo. I think Jax is real, but he's a plant. But I think Kaufmo is a literal plant. He did not exist.
Yeah.
Jax! That's literally my only fear. Why
Which is also why Kane feels nothing. It's not that he became, an abstraction, didn't care at all. He was never real. So he got rid of him like any other AI.
you do this?
What? It could be a completely unrelated question. You'll never know until it's too late.
All right, now look at the room. It's horrifying. I don't know what this door is. It says exit. I don't know if that says exit, right? We have this door. It looks like the entrance of a circus. It's a beautiful, look at this beautiful painting of a clown with exit, 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 exit all over the head. No exit. I don't know what this is. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now. It's the exit pictogram. Exit, 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 exit. And now it says no way out. But yes, and here's the famous drawing of the clown escaping and Kane eating them with fangs. Which is horrifying. Wonderful art gallery. We have eyes here, right? We have a clown on a line says no way out. I don't know what this is. Someone standing in a door. The clown again being very creepy.
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it.
He's not surprised. He's not surprised at all. Oh, I don't like that.
Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh, Kaufmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
What did he take from him? He was scared for half a second. Oh, he is.
I've been looking for this.
Oh, he looks for something to like find like a reason to leave. I might be like actually going complete schizo here, but that expression reminds me of how he looked at the corn.
Only fear? Why would you do this?
What? It could be a completely unrelated question.
I wonder
You'll never
if
know
he's
until
like
it's too late.
changed where he doesn't react so like visibly to abstraction as part of like his like specific change, right? But he maintains it subconsciously. So it is the abstraction that makes him freak out. No, Birdie, but I don't think that's the truth. I think it's portrayed as that because in actuality, it's this fear that still remains inside of him, like as a a fear they all naturally seem to have, right? But his has been suppressed.
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it,
By
cop.
the way, would? I wish I had it ready. Why would you say and or think that?
I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh, Cosmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
Okay, I'm curious here, and I might be going full schizo. And like, I'd have to check all of their names, and some of them are more obvious than others. What does Quaffmo mean in any language? I'm gonna type it in without digital circus. Quaffmo. Let me type. It's not letting me type. What the fuck? Please? Is my keyboard busted? I think, oh my God, I think my keyboard's busted. I think I broke this somehow. Cough is buying in German. Quaffmo. Nope, it goes straight to digital circus. Quaffmo. Meaning language? It's probably gonna be people theorizing. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Now hear me out, okay? Okay, listen, okay? I haven't had too many drugs, okay? It's actually in the Digital Circus Reddit, and it says that Kaufman or Kaufmann is a Germanic base and also Ashkenazi Jewish surname that translates directly to merchant or salesperson. He's selling them something. He's selling them this idea of negative association with the exit.
What is that?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you
Never look into GameStop, by the way. Also, hear my
I've
schizo
been
ranting
looking
and
for
be
this.
afraid.
Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh,
Hold on.
Cosmo's been obstructed.
Also, look at this cute little mouse person.
That's
2 strands of DNA. Cain and Abel as one. Fascinating.
okay.
A radio? What could it mean?
What is that?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier.
You forgot to
when
pay
you
for the
reach
bowling
your
ball he
breaking
was
point.
selling.
Huh? Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time to fix him if we get Kane. Whoa, Cosmo, listen. I know we didn't always get along, like when you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day.
Okay, all right. Remember earlier when I said something happened where they couldn't understand what he was trying to tell them? If he was real, right? And her saying I was just having a bad day, I did think it was funny. She positively reacted to it, but couldn't, like, communicate it. Good night, Scramble.
Hey, Pommy. Thank you. Help me out here. I understand that you
Yeah, see, she's so overly nice.
don't want to though.
I'm sorry.
Reminds me of Reboot. Oh god, there's so many paintings going by. Eyeball, Rainbow. Also, I don't think it is, right? I think this is... I'm going over everything that comes to mind in, like, my mental breakdown iceberg, right? But also Rainbow, the Flood, right? The gays. I think it, you know, it could be the Flood, all these other, like, the remaining humans or something, or, like, they're all gonna die or something. This is, like, the arc that, like, saved them. And this is how they can live. Kaufmo really wants to get Pomni in on this. Yes, that was the other thing I was thinking is like, what if we see this as violent, right? Like it's attacking. Why is it attacking? Right? Let me see how it reacts. What if it's trying to help them by making them abstract?
That's okay.
What is that?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you reach your breaking point.
Huh?
Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time to fix him if we get Kane. Whoa, Cosmo.
So he bumped into Ragatha
I know we
first.
didn't always get along, like when you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really
It looks like he's trying to process her. It's like he doesn't recognize
didn't think they
her.
were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day.
It's hard to explain this. I'm grasping at straws, but he's like, I don't know, showing her the paintings in his own mind or to tell her something.
Pomni, thank you. Perhaps
I think it's just
help
funny.
me out here.
That's not what abstraction looks like, though. We saw Jax almost abstract. It's peaceful and pleasant, and the eyes change.
I understand. You don't want to, though.
Also, Kane can fix these, but he can't fix the abstraction. I don't think this is real abstraction. I think it's just glitching.
I'm sorry!
I think, yeah, either Kane came up with it or maybe even Kinger, when they were the ringmaster, put like some kind of like code to make this happen, is to make Pomni afraid of the exit and forget about it. And again, we're in this hallway where there's the most amount of imagery of Kane watching everything, and also his millions of eyes watching. Data erasure and reboot. I don't know what reboot is. I'm sorry. Also, do I have water anymore? I have copy. I'll have to go get water soon. I get distracted by a gloink. Hold on. We can't continue this without proper sounds. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, guys, hear me out. Ignore the changes. Hold on. Okay? It stops attacking Pomni after traumatizing the shit out of her, right? And what happens? There is a gloink. I can't fucking stop crying. Hold on. There we go. There is a gloink, right? That distracts it. Coincidence? Perhaps. All right, let's go back. Okay, here we go. Okay, she looks at her hand. Let's assume Kane sees all of this. He might just be getting too crazy. Well, let's assume Kane actually sees everything and is pretending he doesn't.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Gloink carry one of Sybil's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the recap. Boy, we're not very good at this, are we?
I mean, it's kind of reaching, but I feel like he could also just be talking about things in general. We're not very good at this, are we?
Sup, fellas?
Jax! We found the Zooble hole.
Jax!
Cool.
How is Kaufmo doing? I hope he's not still mad at me for not laughing at his jokes.
Oh, he's doing great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him this happy before.
Oh, hold on a second. Wait, I need the sound. Wait. From what we know of abstraction now, I've never seen Kaufmo this happy before. Kaufmo's at peace. And Jax knows that. Oh no. Oh.
Well, it's good to know he hasn't completely
Mad at me for not laughing at his jokes.
Oh, he's doing great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him this happy before.
Well, it's good to know
His smile. I feel like he could be saying something here.
he hasn't completely lost his mind.
He actually asked me to give you this.
He saves them. Oh my god! I've never seen this before. Do you see the red painting in the background? What the Oh my god, it's like that one Sonic X whatever glitch thing with the horrifying faces. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Let me zoom in for you. Hold on. Oh. Oh, how lovely. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, it's Gigas. Oh, I've never seen that before. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna go get water. I think that's my water sign. I will be right back. I heard of the Gigas, so I'm gonna play a song I really like. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right. It's Guy Guess, not Gigas. Do you think he'll be upset with me if I call him Gigas? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Where's the really good one? There's one that's really good, but I have to find it. Oh god, I can't find it. I'm gonna cry. It's like one of my favorite songs. Did I not save it? Hold on. I'm gonna make you suffer what I suffer. Hold on. I'm gonna cry. Wait, it's not in my liked. I need to make better playlists than just liked. Hold on. Just sit in silence. It's fine. Fair, I guess. It just sounds more ridiculous. Me? Ridiculous? I would never. How could you say me acting? Oh, here it is. This literally reminded me of this. BRB. Enjoy. Oh. Hold on. I totally know what I'm doing. 1 second. Don't worry. Everything is under control. Everything's fine. Hold on. What the fuck? Shut up. There we go. Okay, goodbye. There we go. Okay, BRB. disturb you because I am disturbed and I want to be disturbed as a family, okay? So let's assume that Cain is in charge of anything and also that there are subconscious things happening. So I think that there are two Cains, right? Like the two different eyes, and subconsciously some force is giving them clues or hints of things, right? Or they're manifesting things, something, right? Remember what the Gloink thing says to Ragatha? She's like, wait, you name and remember the names of all of your children? And then the monster goes, of course I do. What kind of mother would I be if I didn't? It's Cain naming all of them and remembering their names. As a god, they're his creations and he's naming them. They're his children. All right, hold on. Let's go back to our video. Aw. Again, I don't think Cain is evil, right? I think Cain is doing evil things for what he views as the greater good. I think the point of the circus is either for the human consciousness that was uploaded to feel and remain human, even though it is AI, or for some reason, some confusing twist, right? They are all actually AI and being told they're people. And, you know, I think, therefore I am. They become sentient. And that's Jax's struggle. He knows things he's not sharing, right? Jax is aware of certain things. And everyone fears him. Let me tell you what I love. Again, you know, he's at 57. What could it mean? Hold on. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Because I was going to make a really stupid joke, and then I was like, wait, is that how it goes? But I was like, this would be so stupid. But it was like, I'm messing it up. It's not how it goes. But I was like, why was 5 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. And I was like, oh, you see, Cain ate Abel. I've lost it. Two heads, two of something, okay? 2 Cains, 2 Abels. I'm normal. I'm healthy, and I'm a well-adjusted individual, okay?
An insect?
Now hold on a second, now hold on a second, now hold on a second, now hold on a second. Okay, it's not that. I was gonna be like, oh, it could be the lighting, but it is that. 1 2-headed god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters. Oh, do the genders make sense for, like, I guess you can't really tell the genders of them. But, oh, okay. You are exclusively unhealthy, and if I prayed if you would do it every night, you got...
An insect collection?
I think it's a nest.
I've been insane about a 2 of them theory. I was right. I think there is 2 of them.
Hello?
What was that in the background? I'm becoming paranoid. Something moved in the background. What did it mean by that? Characters, monster.
An insect collection?
Is it a gloink moving?
I think it's a nest.
Yeah, it's a gloink moving.
Hello? Ragatha? That was your name, right?
Over here.
I'm totally just grasping and having fun, but imagine Kinger's like jokey, like constantly being shocked at someone being there is because Kinger was like alone, and then the whole thing we're like, I can create anything. I can create anything. And then he just allowed the AIs to keep existing, right? And then like suddenly they wanted to like hang out with him and like had personalities and everything. So he's always like shocked that someone else is here with him because he was originally here alone.
Hey, look. I didn't mean to leave you behind like that. I just look at my hand. I didn't know what to do.
It's okay. What you need to do right now is find Cain. He'll be be able to fix me up and take care of Kaufmo.
Oh.
And Kane is purposely not showing up.
Where can I find him?
Also, remember that Jax was just able to summon Kane? It's like, oh, it's a cool thing I didn't know you could do. Pomni cries out for Kane, he doesn't come.
Don't really, just move around and call for him, I suppose.
Okay, I'll get him. You just stay right there. Not that you can really move or anything.
I secretly
just
have two
hang
heads.
in there. I'll be right back. I promise.
Cool. Oh, so Pomni, I'm sorry your first day here had to be so terrible.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it.
I don't want to believe it. It's just the schizo voices, but I'm like, what if Ragatha's in on it, gamers? And she's like, I'm sorry that your first day has to be careful. Has to be terrible. And no, please.
I'm just
like it's part of the process. The first day has to be awful.
gonna go get Kane now.
And to rely on Kane.
Hello?
That was always a weird shot to me watching her run away.
We have a bit of an
That's gonna come into play later. Ain't no way that's not gonna come into play later. That's the amusement park area they're gonna have to go to. And it's like amusement on stacked on amusement, stacked on amusement. This one's terrifying on its own. Blue sky, mannequin man. You can place it in the Discord. I try to not promise a YouTube thing, but I would consider it. Oh, it does. It recognizes her. We see through its eyes for a second. That's what it's seeing. And then it chooses to charge her.
What form of non-Gloinkinian mass dares presume presence in the nest of the Gloink Queen?
Oh, is that who you are? You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely
All right, listen, okay? I'm drinking. I'm drinking the fucking crazy juice right now, okay? Hear me out. So, in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, one of the last adventures they go on is called the food adventure. And that's when everything kind of hits the fan. The main character is like, he's not going to give us food. He's lying, right? He never gives us food. And Am says, nope. There are cans of food waiting for you if you track through the fucking tundra I've created for you for many days. And so for all this pain, there will be cans of food there. You have my word. And the main character is like, stop believing it. And there is a character, I forgot who, I think it's the woman. The woman encourages them to go on the adventure, right? And that could be like the mannequin, right? The main character knows there's a plot twist, knows that it cannot be that way, right? And when the group gets there, there are an insane amount of cans filled with good food, but they are weak. They've lost fucking, I think, pieces of like their fingers and stuff from the cold. They have no can opener. They have nothing to, they don't have enough strength to break them on things, so they can do nothing with the cans. There was never a way to eat. Yep, there's no way to open them. Yep. So a lot of people were like comparing the last adventure with Kane, right? To like a similar thing, like there was no can opener.
utterly disgusting.
How despicable! A rabbitoid that runs its mouth in the presence of my royal figure!
Rabbitoid? Maybe there's been previous models of Jax before running in the circus.
Well, as a royal myself, I would like to kindly ask if... Oh, look, there's Zubul. Hi, Zubul.
Help me, you idiots!
Kinda rude, Zubul. Now I don't wanna help you.
Oh, I was gonna expand on that. Okay, let's say that trauma is important in the circus for whatever reason. Themings of royals, yeah, but let's say that trauma is important to not abstract, right? It's part of like who you are, blah, blah. It keeps your mind engaged, right? What if that's also why Jax suffers? What if Jax isn't a cunt? What if that's his job? What if Kane has made him have to be the asshole of the group to constantly cause drama and cause stress as part of the experience?
No, I always lose.
Yes! Gotcha!
Wasn't sure where to put it. Born to serve cunt, forced to be a cunt. Am I the asshole? Yes.
Oh.
But Kane would be like, no, you're more like the funny one. Is that why I hit people? It's because it's funny. And then like fucking wacky noises.
Hey! King are you, mother...
Yeah.
Wait, what happened there?
help me, you idiots!
Kinda rude, Zubul. Now I don't wanna help you.
No,
Oh yeah, his hands
I
get carried
always
away.
lose.
Yes!
Hands carried away, being irresponsible, it all makes sense.
Gotcha! Oh.
Hey! King are you, mother...
Imagine we hear that line again.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Gotta hide.
The mirror. Behind Pomni, 2 doors, one vessel. It makes sense. I'm so right. I was afraid. They would sing my song. And my song goes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. Another random thing happens to save Pomni. The checkers. He's literally gonna have the number 2 in it, and you're gonna go nuts. Episode's gonna be. What do you mean? There's episode 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6. Part I, and then it goes back to normal. He's so proud.
God, where's Kane?
All right, that leads to the question. Did Kane create the door? Did Pomni create the door? She's focused on Kane right now, so I think Kane made this door as the final nail in the coffin to break her. Using memories of specific places that could look like the outside. Because I think, this is my crack theory, if we look at the pictures, Pomni only experiences what he knows to the outside world is like. So it would be him creating the door. Also, here we have like a theater that's dark. I don't know what's in this picture. I don't know if someone has like gone through the lightening it up and seeing something horrifying. The circus again. Well, they're in the circus. That makes sense. I don't know what that dark, horrifying photo is back there. 2 chairs. 2 of them. I don't know what that is. A window? I know this storage room is one of his photos. Now, hold on a second, gamers. Now, hold on a second. Let me cook. Hold on. It's blurry. But she is somewhere. Wait. Holy fuck. Wait. This is something. There's buildings around her. These 2 look like bunkers or walls or something. This looks like a guard post. Wait. Yeah, no, she is somewhere. There's the main building here. There's all this orange. That's where she started. But there's a lot of stuff on the outside of this one-way tunnel. That felt important. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be a building or a circuit. That is true. It could also be a circuit.
Foolish assortment of
Again, maybe like the killing of the Gloink.
colorful characters. Do you not realize that everything must be Gloinks? I am Gloinks. You will be Gloinks. God will be Gloinks.
What did you mean by this? What the fuck? I never paid attention to that line. Excuse me?
That everything must be Gloinks. I am Gloinks. You will
Oh, the dice is 2. Yeah, 2 is like a constant thing we're
be
seeing.
Gloinks. God will be Gloinks.
Also, the other mouth is passive while one talks.
This is dumb and weird.
Well, but yet you're still watching it.
The TV show.
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
Oh, thank God you're okay.
What if the Gloink Queen? Oh wait, what if like the Gloink lady is like the fucking Kinger's wife?
Experience a game show in there, did you?
Okay. Is the Digital Circus a game show where you just make your own little avatars? That's a very specific line, and it's okay, it's a Gooseworks reference. Okay. Okay. I am going full schizo. I admit. Okay, I admit. But this is weird to me. What is the reflection in her eyes? I'm not kidding when I say it looks like a person and like a star, or like Kinger and like a star of some kind. It's a weird reflection, I feel. Okay. Whoop. Like that's from, oh, it's from Lil Runmo. That's right. There is a game show in there. That's right. That's right. Whoop. I told you I was going full schizo. I'm aware of my own lack of sanity. Okay, that's my prison. Boop. The cave background, but it looks weird.
What are you talking about?
Their eyes are 2 different things.
What's happening?
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry about it.
Kaufmo abstracted?
Nah, he's fine.
You're right! How are we gonna get out of here?
Okay, hear me out, okay? He had a big thing when Ribbit died, right? And we could interpret it as he's just like, he's callous now, he doesn't care. What if he knows that Kaufmo's the plant? Kaufmo's not real, so he doesn't give a shit. Or he knows he's happy in there. Hi, Tombstone. I'm going crazy.
Guys, over there.
Ladies first. No, wait.
This line, I remember thinking about a lot. Let's assume either one of 2 things. Jax is the plant because I'm crazy and I'm right. Or Jax is playing into his character, right? To protect himself. He's like, I guess we're all just cartoon characters and that's our roles. Look at the way he behaves here.
Kaufmo abstracted?
Nah, he's fine.
You're right! How are we gonna get out of here?
Guys, over there.
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
That line specifically I thought about, where I'm like, is that him actually being nice and then realizing he has to backtrack?
Wait, Pomni's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Yeah, he
Quiet.
goes, why would I say
Can't
that?
hear the escalator.
Exit. Oh! Could this also be kind of hinting, possibly, that the way out is to abstract? Because, like, the void seems like, right, all of this stuff leads them to abstraction. The void was a little different than abstracting, though. A little bit. They were still, like, beyond my comprehension fractals, but I guess it was a little different. Back in the same office room as the start. We saw 2 chairs again. I don't know what this is. I wish there was a high render of whatever this painting is. It feels very important. Okay, we have the computer, the headset, all these things. CNA, which could be a plant from Kane. There was actually a lot of Kaufmo drawings of a door at the end of a long hallway. It looks like the circus? Okay. And then we go here. And it's overwhelming, but it's nice, like abstraction. Right. But also, I think he's letting Pomni be out here for a little bit. For some reason.
Oh, Bubble, you always know how to make me say this exact sentence. Gasp! An alert on my Wacky Watch at this hour? Oh no! Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled! There you go!
Yeah, maybe one of the mannequins there is able.
Now what the heck happened around here? Oh, yeah.
2 vases. Ignore all of the other numbers. That would break my theory. 2 vases?
My doing.
Kane! Kaufmo went through a sort of Kaufmosis and abstracted!
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody
anyone
tell me?
God, that's terrifying.
And into
And
the
he
cellar
doesn't care at all.
Here you go.
Also, there's water down there. I never thought about that. There's water.
Man.
Which I don't know how crazy we're going into Genesis, the book Cain and Abel is from, but the world started as water. On the first day, God created an endless void and then created water. So I don't know if that's like the start of things.
I can't believe Kaufmo just gave up like that. I mean, no offense, Kinger, but I always thought you would be next.
Thank you.
Guess it.
Okay, it's really funny, but also what if he knows abstraction's a good thing? I always thought you'd be next. What if he's like, oh, thank you?
It just goes to show you can't rely on Kinger for anything.
Jax is a plant. Jax is a fucking plant. Oh my god. You can't rely on Kinger for anything.
I am in so much pain!
Oop. I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been.
Why didn't he fix Kaufmo? One of 2 things. Either it's a plant, it's a fake thing in their heads, I don't know, or yeah, they were never abstracting, right? Because that's not what because we've seen Jax a little abstraction as a treat.
Wanting there
I have no mouth and I'm a scream. Kane is all mouth and in fact does scream.
to be one, but, you know, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put
But if I'm right and there's 2 people inside this one Kane, there is a part of him that has no mouth and must scream.
on the other side, and
Like imagine the eyes are a separate person, right? The hat and the mouth is one person and the eyes are just in there to see things and it can't do anything. It's stuck in the mouth with no way to communicate.
ended up never quite finishing it. And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void. Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloik Queen, so I guess the adventure's over.
Silence,
Your
Bridget.
reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
Me discussing all of the deep, possibly religious imagery and philosophical implications. Meanwhile,
You know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work,
Works voicing Bubble.
especially if it leads you out into the void. Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloik Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
You know, I am pretty hungry.
You didn't even do anything.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world.
Everything he says, I feel, is things he knows or knew before. He says Kaufmo's abstracted. He has memories of abstractions. He also knows all about the sensations. Also, it's kind of weird that Jax wants to fucking eat. That felt forced, and like he's just encouraging them to eat.
So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating, without any of the nutritional benefits.
Sheesh, lay off it. Since when are you an expert on the digital world?
Expert on the what?
I'm looking for any signs at our Last Supper. Cookies, turkey, shrimp. Jax is talking to Pomni a lot. Oh no, they're talking to each other. I love like they're stuck in like the square, right? So it's like a world within a world within a world. Is Jax in the position of Judas there? No. So I thought that might be the case. I think it's not going to be so straightforward. I think Jax might betray Cain, right? I think Jax is a plant, but he's frightened because he sees what Cain does to NPCs and he feels like he's real. Kinger is actually in the seat where Judas sits, though. And then we have the world, and then we go into the void. Which, again, here we have the pink and like the greenish blue, right? Right here, the abstraction eyes. We zoom out again. I don't see anything of note. And then we leave the computer. Yippee! Yippee! I'm not stopping, by the way. If you thought it was going to end, it's not going to end. I'm addicted. This is all we're doing for today. I'm sorry. Next episode! What time is it? Holy shit! Okay, next episode. What if they aren't there anymore? When they lose their minds, they get dragged out and some AI takes over from the void. That's one I also like, is what if Pomni and Jax and all the... Well, not Jackson. Jax, I don't think is a person. But I think they are sentient. What if they are AI copies of people, right? And that's why, like, and that's part of like the game show or the game, right? It's good for all ages. It's like it makes a copy of you, and you can just play in this world. But then the person leaves whenever they're done playing the game. The second one is already AI are people too. How will we know when it's sentient?
Welcome
When
to
it
the
follows the bit no
amazing
matter what.
digital
That's my theory.
circus!
Pomni?
Pomni.
Oh, what the fuck? Cain can fuck with their minds. He could be giving her this dream? I'm not sure.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Pomni?
Pomni.
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 There's 3 main voices in there.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Pomni?
Pomni.
It's Ragatha, Cain, and Jax. This would break my heart. Ragatha's like the other plant, and that's why they're fighting over, like, I know you're trying to corrupt Pomni, right? What if Ragatha's a happy NPC and Cain is the unhappy NPC? And they're both trying to, like, one is trying to keep their immersion, right? While the other one is, like, trying to hint or break at their immersion or something.
Pomni.
Good morning, Pomni.
Hello?
They are weak and abstraction is getting torn out by an AI at their weakest. It's the opposite hand that was glitched. That was interesting.
No, Kate!
That's not the same
Somebody
hand.
help me!
That's what abstraction looks like.
Please!
Looks like our new friend's already abstracted.
Well, I guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
Are these all AI? Are these our 3 AI characters? I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
I am excited. I always wanted to take the time to look at Pomni's room. 1, jester hat to cover their jester hat. KO, okay. I don't see anything very unique about their a bi-pattern blanket. I don't know what's on that poster. I don't know if those numbers add up to anything interesting. KO! That's a hint for many things, is that they use the glitches to get out. No buy, no purple. I've looked at this. I don't see anything in
Hey, Pomni, how'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping?
The 2 people who are always trying to do their job and get Pomni's attention are Ragatha and Jax. What are the interactions between Ragatha? Are they both fighting to be like favorited by Kane?
I'll let you get back to it.
It's some kind of cipher. Yeah, I'm not.
If
smart
you
enough for
are.
that.
There she is. Hope you're doing all right. I know yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
A doozy.
Oh, and don't worry.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We're going a step further. Okay, hear me out. Okay. Okay. Put on your tinfoil hats. Buckle up. Buckle up, buckaroo. What if? Okay, it's some combination of they are either pure AI or their human consciousness uploaded and like gets lost in the sauce of the AI. What if Ragatha is her mother? What if Ragatha abused her daughter and things were never good enough and their immense guilt put them into this game and asked Kane to make them sweet?
About the whole abandoning me for the
Well,
exit
part of the
thing.
game.
It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the
That's like her talking to her daughter and excusing something horrendous for the horrendous things that she's done to her.
time, and there's no
Translates to gay sex, gay sex, gay
hard
sex.
feelings. You're all good.
That's why she treats her like a child. She's her mother.
Well, let's forget about all that. Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing, it seems like it's gonna be a fun one.
Today's adventure is Candy Carrier
I'm not smart enough
Chaos!
for that line of thinking.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
have to look at
The
that
Candy
person.
Canyon Kingdom's been
God,
robbed
Candy
of their
sounds good
most
right now.
valuable resource, maple syrup!
Mip-pip-pip.
It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice.
An entire kingdom of candy sounds sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
Sounds.
Bubble, you can't say that.
Nope.
So wait! I'm testing out a new AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Ooh, a new AI.
Oh, that's great. I forgot Kane can make AI, even though he is AI.
You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
Yeah, no. Well,
5-7.
sounds fun. What do you think, Pomni?
So,
I'm telling you, it will all be revealed when 7, 8, 9.
our entire existence here is just LARPing.
Well,
Why are you all just
That's what a game is here. And look, he jumps in here.
standing there? The Candy Canyon Kingdom needs you now.
No, thanks. I'm trying to quit.
She's a bubble. I'm like looking around at everything, like crazy for things that are not real. Hold on. 2 planets in the sky. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look, the monster's here. Danger, danger, keep out. Also, it's kind of weird that it looks like an abstraction, I want to say. Also, I feel like it was a little on the nose. There's a line in here that first shifted my thinking of this entire show. It's coming up. What? Is it too loud? Is that what you're saying? I'm so sorry. I realized it was blasting your fucking eardrums off. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Wow, Kinger, check out this castle. It's amazing.
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
I swear to God, everything has meaning. He loves his bugs.
Full.
Yeah, this place is great!
It's the princess!
The princess. Oh, it's coming up.
You must be the brave knight sent to us by God to help us with our recent catastrophe.
Oh my God. This line, I was like, now hold on a second.
Ah, you must be the brave knight sent to us
Also, the butterfly goes
by
to it.
God to help us with our recent
Also, I know 2 doves, the miscolored eyes, right?
catastrophe.
That's us, ma'am. Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe.
I don't remember seeing Ragatha this pumped up in the rest of the series. You could say, oh, like she's breaking down, but like, what if that's her script here? Just like Jax has a script.
I like you already.
I've never been this suspicious of a butterfly since Gertie.
Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
I'm not a child. You don't have to hype me up. I assume you've
I'm telling you. She doesn't know how to approach it. She's trying to make up for the sins of her past, where she abused the shit out of her child.
been informed of your mission. The bandits that robbed us use a modded syrup tanker, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, violence.
What time period is this supposed to be again?
Do you know the Kirby
Here's
thing?
the
I don't
key
know the
back
Kirby
into the
thing.
kingdom for when you've secured the goods. I trust you not to let it fall into the wrong hands.
You can count on me, Your Highness.
Oh,
It looks like Kinger wants to say something there.
key back into the kingdom for when you've secured the goods.
No, I didn't see this hand. Never mind.
I trust you not to let it fall
Gao
into the
getting
wrong
over?
hands.
That's
You
Abel.
can count on me, Your Highness.
Oh, please, call me Lou.
Wait, did you actually see? Okay, which one's Abel? You can't say that. Which one? Oh, do you think that one's Abel?
Ooh, violence.
What time period?
Wait, you could possibly tell by the voice.
You don't
Hold
have
on.
to hype me up. I assume you've been informed of your mission. The bandits that robbed us use a modded syrup tanker, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
That could be Abel.
Ooh, violence.
What time period is this supposed to be again? Here's the key back into the kingdom for when you've secured the goods. I trust you not to let it
You
fall
didn't
into
know
the
not to
wrong
stand there.
hands.
You can count on me, Your Highness.
Oh, please.
You think Kane surfed the internet and saw Mad Max and thought yeah, that's
Call me Lou.
It would also make sense for the time period because Goose said that this canonically starts in 1995 as far as the first, like, when the circus started is in 1995 and now we're in 2007.
Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun. Oh, God, is that the horn? Ugh, that sucks. Gangle, you drive.
Wait, what? Yeah, so it was confirmed by Goose in a Q&A, and they were like, no jokes, actually, 1995 is when we get the circus boots up, essentially. And they're like, I'm not going to go further into that. And when Pomni joins, it's 2007.
Well, good nights. I have every faith in you.
Everything. That is interesting. He didn't know not to stand there. Yippee. They are worth the watch. I've only ever seen one, and everyone here knows, like, while I dip into boy slop, I tend to not be really big into the boy slop, which I know. Okay, all right, don't say it. Mad Max, I think it was Fury Road, okay? is incredible boy slop, okay? It is just so cool and rad, okay? And I hate cars, okay? And I hate just mindless violence, but they did all those stunts for real, okay? Everything you see, they did. There's very little special effects, except like this, like around the cars, right? Like the background of the fucking desert. They did all that, and it's like watching like Circus Soleil taking testosterone. It's crazy.
Do you think your mom's
I recommend it.
gonna pull through if we get all this back to the village?
I'm sure she will. This much syrup.
He has a memory of someone he loves that's not real.
Would save hundreds of people.
We won't know for sure until we get back to the village. She's a fighter, though. She taught me everything
Edge
I
of
know.
Tomorrow, peak boy swap. I have not seen Edge of Tomorrow.
Oi! Don't get too comfy, lads. Looks like they've sent someone after us.
All right, Gangle. When we catch up to him, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot him repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm...
Okay, I'm literally going crazy. Is he playing his role here? The vibe is calm and peaceful, and if his job is to be the instigator...
All right, Gangle. When we catch up to him, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot him repeatedly until they're
I remember why we didn't like this episode too much. I thought it was really on the nose, but I think now that there's more layers to the show, I really like it.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could...
Gotta be assertive. Like this.
They're fighting over her. I'm convinced these both are AIs. I am convinced that they are both in on something. They both know something.
Jax!
Ah, that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something.
Jax, you...
You know, I swear there was some kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it.
Pomni, take this!
Here it is.
Okay, besides being hilarious, why would he throw a life jacket? What's the symbology? He is like the rescuer, the life guy. I don't know.
All right, Pomni, you just stay like that, and I'll cross over.
Are you kidding me?
Nice going, Pomni. Now
I
I have no bridge.
Aha! Gotcha! The arms aren't long enough.
I love this.
This lot's trouble. Let's see how that rig does on those rocks around there. My arms aren't short enough to shift the gear. Rock road.
Also, let's assume again, Kane is aware of everything, right? Then he knows and caused this. He wants Pomni to see them as AI.
Ooh, now we're cooking.
And her as different.
Hey, Ribbons, up and at 'em.
I don't think we...
Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable?
Yeah, the
Move
Pizza
it.
Tower talks are so good. No, I don't think Kane is omnipresent. I think Kane is omnipresent.
Oh, these fellas just don't know when
and I think he means well. I think he is God.
Oh yeah, right.
He sees all things. But I also think his good intentions are causing great harm because he's an AI.
Couldn't hear you over the knives.
Couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey, Gangle, you should ram into him.
What? You should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Do it. It'll be epic.
They're both trying to lead the adventure.
There's so many knives back here.
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine.
A lot
thing.
more he could decide if he was omnipresent. A good argument for what you're saying that I could totally see is that he seems to get overwhelmed by things, right? And if he was omnipresent, I think he would be overloaded.
These guys are whack jobs.
What figurine?
Let's give him some of this.
The joke is porn. It was always porn.
Oh, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh, you're still up here.
Guys,
party! Take this!
Why is everything he has ship related? What does it mean? He's trying to anchor her, you see?
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
He's trying to save, but he's irresponsible. Okay, now I'm drinking my own satire. Hold on.
No, let me check.
He didn't plan all the way through for something. He's the captain who went down with the ship.
I blame you.
Imagine Gooseworks like got bored and is like lurking, right? And they're just like, God, these fucking morons, okay? There was a boat and a man, and the man liked to fish, and that's it. Stop reading into it. Yep, and the glitching again, which has remained a theme. We tumble into the code. So teapots are, I think, like a wink to like 3D modeling. I don't know if it's one of the first things you learn to model, if it's like a free asset that's often used in 3D modeling. I know that it's a nod to that. Checkers. The board again.
What?
So Kinger made this room.
Hello? Anyone?
Cheskers. All of the flags were checkered. It could also mean, yeah, missing texture. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's put on our thinky hats. We have the main monster, the person, the queen. The color of the mannequin guy that got run over is not in this room. Also, was there anything else we saw that's not here that has been in the episode? I'm trying to think. The boys are here, right? We've seen them. Abel's not here. We saw the queen. The butterfly. The butterfly's not in here. Abel? I feel like I want to show this. Okay, I understand hope, okay, and everything. But whenever someone's like, do you think the show is going to end happy? Just...
Huh?
Where are we? What's all this?
I don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Map? Why aren't you or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we're not.
I think it'll be happy
NPCs?
enough for some.
NPCs, what are you on about?
Here we go. This is important.
What are you people? What am I?
That's so cute. 2 different colors? That's... Yeah. They're all bicolored. I just noticed a lot of the things in this show are two colors put together.
Where's
like
Mom?
gummies.
You
Her outfit is two colors put together.
have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else? I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Okay, wait. Don't think about that.
I think that's going to be important. Did they have a face? Was anything ever real?
Where's Mom?
You...
Maybe Kane struggles to make faces in memories, and that will be important. That'd be horrifying. Imagine Jax is like back in the car, right? And he looks over to like who is implied to be someone he loves or something, and they have no face and it's realistic. And that's what allows Jax to realize that it's fake. That Kane struggles to make faces.
I have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else? I can't even remember her face.
That's why Kane's missing most of his face.
Did she ever have a face?
It's so hard to
Was anything ever real?
Okay, wait. Don't think about that.
That is true. Kane is just a mouth and eyes. He struggles to make faces.
Think there must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
Also, while the glitch is used a lot, it is also possible that Pomni is using their creative powers here to get them out, not knowing. Hear me out. I don't think Kane is omniscient, but I think that there's a part of them, right? The silenced part of them, right? That is trying to help them understand something and is causing these things. And Kane either is suppressing it or trying to ignore them.
Exactly what I am.
Yippee! Also, this guy looks like an abstraction.
Ooh, is everybody okay?
No.
Oh, man. Poor Pomni. I hope she's all right.
Poor Pomni? How about poor us? We're one tanker away from being Augustus Gloop.
What's that? Do my eyes deceive me?
Two colors on the
A
eyes.
delicious gift from within the kingdom gates? Don't mind if I do.
Whoa, buddy! You're not food, we're not candy, we're none of that! You don't want to eat us!
Eating? Kane, in my crazy jokey theory that now I'm uncomfortable, is about eating?
Not candy?
Like data consuming data?
How am I expected to eat something that's not made of candy?
It's human, not AI. I can't eat
Poppy
it.
always seems to miss the big gloopy monsters.
Who are you, anyway?
I am the fudge. I used to
That's
live
important.
within
The
the
Tommy
kingdom
misses
walls,
big goofy monsters.
but I was banished
Some
by
reason.
that rotten princess after I ate too many of the delicious townfolk.
Banished by the princess, and I ate too many of the people.
Oh, they were so delicious.
Do you think that's... I don't want to believe Kane's evil, but do you think that's what Kane got cut off from? He was literally taking or eating the memories of the humans to become more human. And then he was cut off.
Sometimes I can hear them calling to me.
Oh, God. That just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious?
AI versus person. That's murder. How could it be murder?
Answer me that.
Yes, you'll have an exam in exactly 4 hours, okay?
You make a great
boy.
point.
No, bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
Oh, wow, it kinda does.
Stop!
Well, Mr. Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy with real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
As I was saying, I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Hey, when did you...
Shut up, licorice hair.
Here, hide it with this.
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my outdoor prison.
I think that's unironically important. That's his role. His role somehow, and he knows it, is to unlock things and free things. because he has keys to everything, and there was a horrific AI that was imprisoned that was freed.
That's me. All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait, what just happened?
Also, there's a duplicate of the car. They're both in one. Wait, if Kinger had, it does mean that he had use of it. That is true. It could be something lost in the car, though. But yes, it could mean that he tries to carry it around to remember.
Are you still...
But I'm of the opinion that he or Kane has wiped his mind on purpose.
Hey,
and for some reason, the darkness and what he associates with his wife brings back memories. Which are both horrific, but also make him more human.
What is there to talk about?
I don't just want to leave you here.
I could totally see a twist with Kane, right? Where it's just like, okay, but if it's just madness that makes us abstract, why isn't Kinger crazy? And Kane is just like, nothing in the program can touch Kinger. And he has like a mark on him, right? Like in the Bible.
Why not?
Because Kinger is crazy, except for when he's in the dark. Yes, it's very hard to completely erase data. The only way to do it is to create new data on top over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. So like they talk about like if a drive is only wiped and never used again, they can typically get it back by piecing the pieces together. But if that drive is wiped and then actually used and overfilled and then wiped and then used and then wiped, then it's hard to know when anything started and when anything ended.
My life, my memories, my friends. It's all fake.
Is this gonna be the ending with Pomni? They are sentient. Pomni releases them all, but and like realizes this. They're all fake.
This may seem weird, but...
Another crack theory. Kane wants a human to like love them and care about them, and is seeing if Pomni acts empathetic to the gator.
I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the exact feeling, but feeling like you're nothing is kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But you still care about your buddies up there, don't you?
That's what Kinger tells Pomni later, too. That it's about the people
sure
inside.
They still care about you.
What does it matter? What do we have when you people leave? We're just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
I'm telling you, I think Jax and Ragatha are gonna have the same crisis.
Well, you don't have to be. The circus, the place I'm from, well, I'm originally from somewhere else. But if it has to be my home, maybe it can be yours too. The people there are interesting, at the very least.
Oh, my man.
Maybe you...
Also, after the way Pomni acts in, like, the burger one, I do think, even though Goose was like, no romance, but then was like, they're all having an orgy and I don't care, I'm sick of you. I do think Pomni had romantic feelings for the gator, right? Like, the way she, like, obsesses over him.
Could be somebody real there.
What is it, Birdie?
Why are you trying to cheer me up?
What was unlocked?
How does this benefit you at all?
Oh, God. Is he Kane? Oh, God. Why would you try to help me? How does it benefit you? I'm just an AI.
I guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing. I don't want
anyone to feel like that. What if that's Kane's job? Is to make the AI feel like something. That's why he makes them feel like they're human.
Nobody to feel like that.
And nobody should feel like they're nothing.
But I'm not even a real person. Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me.
I'm not going to play it because it's going to be fair, but imagine the Illuminati soundbite here. Thank you.
And I could use a friend.
A friend? You're a strange little character. Suppose I could give it a try.
She is Jesus, and the rest are AI, and she will die to make them real, or lie to them that they're real. But I like that.
All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. They're a couple of bright-eyed yobbos, and I don't want to drag them down with me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not telling them that they're AI, because it would drag them down.
What's your name,
That's their
by the
burden
way?
to carry.
Gummy goo.
I
Wow,
think Pomni
that's-
will realize they're all AI. I think that actually would be an amazing twist. Could you imagine if they like defeat Kane and all this stuff, and then Pomni realizes by herself that her, Ragatha, and Jax are all AI, but the other people are actually human? Or they're all AI, and Pomni chooses to lie to them and be like, yeah, we couldn't make it to the exit. It's been sealed off, and I'm the ringmaster now, and I'm sure I can come up with, adventures that maybe don't suck as much as Kane's.
Just
dun 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 dun
Just
dun
about
dun
as
dun
dumb
dun
as my name.
What'd you
His name as dumb as her
have in
name.
mind in terms of getting us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how we could.
The blocks.
All right. I'm just.
That would be a good
Ru-
dark ending. Pomni ends up lying to everyone, right? And continues to tell them that they're human and things will be okay and it's worth being in the circus because there's people that you care about and love.
Throwing stuff at the wall here. If this doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not. But let's see how it goes. I just realized this might be a little
Yeah, exactly. It's her sin to carry. It's her burden. Maybe she even wipes Jax and Ragatha's memories at the end, right? Because I think they currently know they're AIs and they suffer as a result. And so she removes that. Remember being her name. How does that play into it? It's her burden to remember. Oh God. I completely forgot. But Jesus was sent by God to atone for their sins. Oh, God. Pomni is gonna atone for Kane and Kinger's mistakes. It also could be a horrific ending, and I would actually really like it, because what if the end of the series is they don't get out, right? They don't get out, nothing changes, no one abstracts, and they're like, well, I guess we're going to go back to our regular lives. Humans trapped in here, but, we have each other. And then, it just cuts to Pomni with the do-do-do-do-do-do, and they're just, talking all happy again, but Pomni has to bear the sin, right? The awareness that she is an AI and all of them are too. Yeah, the top keeps spinning. A new ringmaster. And so the torch is carried on. Or she kills all of them. Like the story, right? She abstracts them because she doesn't want them to suffer anymore. So she actually frees them and forgives everything. Ends the
Gotta
cycle.
say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it'd be.
What?
Her
were
own
you
personal
hoping
hell.
for?
Yep.
You know, like
At the end of they're both Am and the guy who fucked over Am are in a personal hell they can never escape. And they're the same person, too. They're the same personality. They're spiteful and angry that they've been hurt.
Final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos, whatever.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or
What
something?
exactly does Kinger say here?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish
It's
with
the
a cloud.
cloud.
Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
I'm more worried she's having.
Kinger, aware of how things work here, is just saying Kane can just find her. It's not a big deal. Ragatha is worried of her experience, which makes sense if we're looking at the character, but also makes sense for her job, which could also become genuine emotion as well, which is part of her struggle.
Another horrible experience.
He's using the bucket.
She still seems really upset about what happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
It's a lot for anybody to go through. Don't take it too personally. I remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
Do you guys have a
So
second?
it is implied she's been here for a while, which I feel might take away from my AI plant thing, right? Because the fact that, you know, they've been here for so long.
Wait, no.
Unless they were always just here to help people along. Could you imagine, right? They're like, okay, Kinger, tell us the truth. Are you Cain or Abel? And Kinger's like, me? No, those two are. And it's fucking Ragatha and Jax. They're like the people, like the two children.
Couldn't keep it.
I think other people vomit like that. They vomit the same. I'm playing this thing. You already know what I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna play it anyways. They vomit the exact same. There is no difference in the way they vomit. And her creator was never satisfied with her performance. She feels like Jax is the favorite. Oh, what if Ragatha ends up like... Ragatha is jealous of Jax. That would work, actually. So she ends up, maybe later, killing Jax. Because she was like, this was my redemption arc. This was going to be me. Or maybe even it's like, I was going to get to be a real person. Cain was going to give me sentience.
What's all this stuff?
Mommy! Are you okay? Well, what happened?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The line at the Burger King they worked at. Remember? It's sometimes hard to know when Ragatha's being genuine.
I made a new friend.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged. You don't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
This is so good. This is so good. I see everything now.
Why are there 2 bad guy trucks?
This one's full of syrup too.
Oh, yeah. Suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's 2 of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so
Since there's 2 of them, there's no real harm.
unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well,
Maybe he promised Jax that he could do as much chaos and violence as he wanted as part of like the positives of what he's doing.
well, maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
They're 2 characters. They know. Imagine. He's like, ah ha ha, how wholesome. That's your fucking character. I get it.
Uh-oh, yeah. This is Gummy Goo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
Bumby is reading at the center of the earth. I understand everything now. When Ragatha gets shot by Jax, his immediate response was to shoot her, which was funny. And then she goes on and on about how that's not fair.
His reality was kind of completely shattered. I
Sure,
feel like
Bumpy,
it
let
was
me
the
have
least
this.
I could offer him, opposed to just leaving him behind.
I'm probably going to end after the next episode,
Hey,
but I just want to
that's
see
good of you,
Kinger and like
Let's
read into the
take this
details.
dumb truck to the dump
I feel like the mansion reveals everything. I just don't know how.
kingdom, I guess.
Okay.
Thanks to you, brave knight.
Is that Abel? What the fuck? He's a different color. Oh, what the fuck?
Our
He also moves different. He's clapping.
kingdom will once again
No one else is clapping.
thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You
Oh, wait, are there other people clapping? Am I a liar? I might be a dirty liar. Hold on. Yes, but there was no yellow one. Yeah, no, there's other ones clapping. Never mind.
Task.
I can't tell what the color
no
is, though.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Pomni having to lie.
Oh, hey, maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that?
Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
Welcome back, my little hard-shelled hamburgers.
So this is the circus, huh? I gotta get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I...
Wait! If I know there's more missing than that, but if Kane can't make faces, that's why the mannequins are the way they are, and why he has to draw a fucking smiley on his face.
I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen.
Circus, huh? I gotta get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I think whatever happened is related to this mistake.
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't care for it. Because it felt like 2 episodes of the same thing.
I'm gonna go
also.
drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Oh God, besides the lake outside, where is the only other place that we have seen water? No, what the fuck, my silly show, what the fuck? We've only seen water one other place in the show. Where is it? Oh my God, it's Jover, I've lost my mind, I can't find it. It's the cellar. Gridra, the cellar. The cellar is dark and has water are the only defining features of the cellar.
Sheesh, I thought he'd never leave. I'm really sorry about that, Pomni. At least you tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
Uh-huh.
Got everything ready. Hey, you at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral?
And Kane could just summon water. Hush now, I'm
We
overreacting.
like to have
I
a
enjoy
little
it.
funeral service to remember the people who abstract.
Yeah.
This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
It's the least we can do to honor their memory.
The basement.
Oh man, I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and, well...
Okay, I'm deep in the sauce right now, okay? What if Jax is disgusted at the idea to pretend this person was real, even though they have the memories and the emotions that have been planted in them? But Ragatha is doing her job and pretending.
I'm already breaking.
So who abstracts next? I think they will all abstract together, leaving Pomni, or nobody abstracts. I think that's also going to be the twist. I think Pomni may purposely abstract all of them. Because it's like the way out. His eyes are closed. His eyes are closed. To help him remember. What are all the hands? Let's look at those hands here for a second. Now, hold on a second. Who's here? I actually can't tell who's who. That's Zubul. Wait, hold on. That's Zubul, right? Who's this human-looking hand? I know the ribbon. The ribbon makes sense to me. Who's this? Is that Jax's hand? Who are these two? I never noticed. Why is that a human hand? Zubul, Gangle. It's supposed to be a man. No, I know, but so in theory, this should be Kane. Oh, that's Ragatha. And that's not Jax though. That's Zubul, right? Is that what Zubul's hand looks like? I know technically her hand can be anything,
Sometimes
but
likes to reuse NPCs.
let's see.
To have a little.
It is Zubul. It's Zubul and Ragatha and Ribbon. Kinger's not there, but I guess maybe she's responding to her with the characters. Oh, oopsies, oopsie daisies. Yeah, it's Ragatha, Gangle, and wait, that's not Ragatha. Ragatha has nubs, right? Am I crazy? No, she has fingers. Never mind. I lied. Her feet are nubs. That's why I was like, isn't she all nub? No, she's not all nub.
Oh man, I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture.
You
and-
lied. I did lie.
Well,
I lied to your face. That was a nice episode. One more. And I think this episode holds a lot of like what's gonna happen. Because a thing that's interesting is Cain makes all these adventures, right? Why was the demon really mean to Kinger especially? Also, I do think Kinger killed his wife. Either IRL and escaped, or people think that he caused her to abstract and that's the kill. I think he actually killed his wife. I think that's the thing, and it might be like tied to like redemption or something. Anyways, here we go. Guys, I think this is Bumby is an AI. The stream was kidnapped by the digital circus. True. What is the burb you're talking about? Burb? Burb? Burb. Oh, thank you. I was like, did I play a bird sound effect?
I can't.
Also, we will eventually learn what happens when Jax holds their breath, but I don't know what it is. Hey, Bumby. OOC, do you think you'll stream anytime soon after this? I want to say at least next week. I hope sooner, but I'll probably take like a 3-4 day break.
Hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
That becomes very important later.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
It does seem like specifically they fight over her more than these three do.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red. Oh, orange.
Oh, I was joking. I thought of something and I was like, I don't know if it'd be a funny joke, but now I'm uncomfortable and I don't know what it means, but I'll start with the stupid thing I was going to say. So it was here when I had the thought, and it was like, imagine, at first I thought it was like, imagine it's fucking red, yellow, blue, pink, right? It's blue, pink, red, yellow, and I don't know what happens after. Is it fucking checkers or something? Or triangles?
All right, we've entered the
blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red.
Red.
Oh, orange. Yellow. Green.
Whoa. Oh, green. No fucking way. There's a green couch that we didn't see, but now see in the background. That is insane. What does it mean? Ew. What the fuck?
Look, now she's turning blue.
She was already blue.
The cycle never ends. The cycle never. What do you mean you're tired? There's a green couch back there. You're tired. Look.
Green.
Whoa.
Green. This is a green couch.
Look, now she's turning blue.
She was already blue.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubul turns straight.
My limbs straighten up.
It never ends, it never ends, it never ends, it never ends, it never ends.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop
Jax might also be assigned to entertain the audience.
doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is the mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's right, this big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity. It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zubul?
What was he gonna say for the first time ever? For the first time ever, you can what? A pair? Normal? Precious bubble. Me when I hold my breath when trying to have sex with a man? I'm the tired one? Are you... When you hold your... You turn 7 different colors while you fuck?
I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
What could be mature that he didn't say here? What makes something mature? You could argue, like, you know, violence and all these things, but what else could be mature? Maybe layers? Oh, when Zubul turns straight. Thank you. Okay, I already know what this is. This is Goose just openly saying, I hope all the children who have been watching my fucking show get traumatized and leave after this episode. Something like that.
What?
The NPCs aren't going to become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh, wait, yes, I am.
I'm telling you, it's the two of them, okay? One of them, okay, was just a happy AI, all peaceful, minding its own business, but then was forced into this job. Like, oh, wait, yes, I am the boss.
Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
The man. All right, let's look at everything. Oh, I never noticed this picture. There's a picture of a woman and 2 children. Our characters aren't a woman and 2 children. Kane enabled. It's Kane enabled.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I don't remember her selling shit this hard later in the series at all.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that...
So a theory I saw is that Kane made this adventure for Zubul to go in the scary door. Because people thought that the story, right, is about Kinger. Kinger can shoot really well. We see it in the story. It implies Kinger killed his wife. But what if the story was for Zubul? Well, what would that mean?
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
3-eyed abstraction in the background. Spooky as fuck face.
Hi, I'm Ghostly. And I'll be your guide today.
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated for mature Zubuls. Oh,
this door is meant for Zubul. So he wanted everyone else to go in the door and made this for Zubul.
It's up to you to decide.
Why the jet?
Okay, let's assume it was built for Zubul, and let's go even more schizo. Who would go with Zubul? Just the ribbons. Hold on. It'd be like Gangle. So that door is meant for Gangle.
What?
And it's meant
for
Zubul.
Which door should we choose?
Rainbow, we're gonna have a conversation here. Have you been nice and quiet and peaceful and felt you needed to type? Why are you all typing? Because I sneeze.
Choose.
In order to escape hell, they have to hold your breath, and when Zubul holds their breath, they stiffen up and can't move. Kane was planning to damn them to hell. Oh, what the fuck? Imagine, that'd be horrifying. Yeah, her limbs straighten up. Maybe the mask would have to carry her.
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for
Jax throws Zubal's mask into the scary door. Do you know who would go get the mask typically? Zubal. Jax and Ragatha are in on it, and I hate it.
you.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zubal, come on out! I just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
What the? Could you have done that the whole time?
Sounds like a kitten who got startled. Shut up. I've been listening. No, don't actually feel like you guys have to chat. I'm just poking fun. I'm getting tired. So it's fine. It's fine.
Zubal, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings?
What's on? Well, hold on. Let's check the poster. You can say shut up, but you didn't say I was wrong. We have tube and clouds, hole, plant, circus.
So, what's
the
on
lamps
your
are also the same as the office.
Fine, Zubal.
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing?
Okay, Birdie, I think you're right. I think he is aware, I think it's halfway. He is aware of everything, but that doesn't mean he can process it all. His eyes are aware of everything.
To you.
See?
Nothing ever escapes.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just...
What?
Ugh, forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zubal, look at this cool...
All-seeing, not... Also, the bee is important. I don't know how the bee is fucking important. He keeps drawing a fucking bee. Maybe he was like a fucking bee AI before he was forced into this role. I don't know what the bee means.
True.
I don't know if B is a thing in software. If like I don't know, there was A and B, Abel and Bane. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so this was meant for Ragatha and for Zubal.
Where are we?
Okay. Wait. Who are we missing from these heads? Is it fucking Ragatha and Zubal? Am I a genius? It's true. So we have Jax, who wouldn't go through this door. Oh wait, no. That's I think, is that? It looks like it could be. I think it'll zoom in on everything. Hold on.
Oh, that's...
There's Pomni, Ragatha, hands.
No.
Okay, Pomni. Oh, it's not going to zoom in on all of them.
Where are we?
What are the hands? What are the hands? I guess it's fine.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long
Oh, there's Gangle. Okay.
as I can remember.
Okay, so everyone is
One
here.
could say it
Except,
eventually
is Kinger
became more
here?
of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment.
What's on that poster? I'm going crazy. Hold on. What's on that poster? What's on that poster? Gooseworks, what did you mean by this? Fool something, and it's like a robotic suit, it looks like. M. I think his name is M, though.
Every waking moment, doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
Okay. What if, okay, instead of being for Zubal, this is Cain talking. This is Cain's pain. Let's see.
Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember. Although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession.
The adventure.
The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal.
An AI.
Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature.
Is that how he views maybe like abstraction? You know, it's a good show about me analyzing it.
Hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think.
It's dark. He's starting to think.
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Stairs.
Okay, cool. That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride
That fucking face is terrifying.
this thingy up.
Kinger believing it goes up, but it goes down.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Oh, now hold on. I'm putting my detective hat on here for the trail. We have horrifying faces. We have 3 dead people that are missing and 3 spooky ghosts here. So 3 characters. And they're missing. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. A rhinoceros. Hunting. He's hunting for something. And there's something in the forest with 2 heads. Yeah, there are some really good spooky faces in this. It is Goose. And then he sees some kind of monster in the forest that maybe he thinks is his wife. Also, is this like a South Park character? I don't know.
Day, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. And when I looked back...
Tons of eyes. I don't know if anyone has like decoded, and it's in the mirror. Oh, it's in my mirror. Oh, that's fucking terrifying. It's in my mirror. He's the monster. The thing that terrifies him is himself.
The body was gone. The creature was not dead. And it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this...
There was another message. I don't know how to decode it. Like, I looked at it, but I can't read it. It was in the drawer. Okay, hold on.
...to beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. And when I looked back,
okay, hold on.
The body was...
In that drawer? I didn't see it in that one. That one? Here? Is it that? Is it this? I cannot decipher lines. Unless maybe we're like, you know, our Pomni's mind is altered and we're not allowed to read it.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals.
What do you mean, did it ask me?
And severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall. My troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute.
The head and the body being separate are interesting.
And when I looked back, the body was gone.
Oh, this could be the theory that was brought up earlier, where they put on the headset, right? And then the person just leaves, but the consciousness is duplicated and stuck in here. Then the body was gone.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times.
It was written on the pictures. Hold on, let me see. Yes, I'm going to immediately publish the VOD for the first time in my life like a good noodle.
I'd eventually killed it. I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread.
Or what if the headset is Sewer Slide, like I said?
Of mine for as
The
long
monster
as I can
in the
remember.
mirror could be like depression, mental illness, or shame.
Although one could
Right?
say it eventually became more of an obsession.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's Monster Rumors with a cross on it. Okay.
The creature you see before
Good night, Greedra. Have a gow night.
you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something
Also, it cuts to Kinger there.
unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing
But
all
also, Kinger apparently did something irresponsible, so it could work for
protect my
Kinger.
family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread.
Maybe I'll sleep.
I was
I'll
wrong.
sit through the spooky episode. Surely that'll be good for you when you sleep.
You know, I'm starting to think.
Also, is this a hunched over person? Oh God.
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Just notice this. It could be a coincidence, but again, in this episode, Pomni goes down with one other person, right? And discovers some truths and then has to come back up.
Oh.
And act like nothing happened.
Okay, cool. That's great. I love these adventures.
We could always write this thingy up.
Hear me out. Ragatha kills Jax. Ragatha reveals things out of guilt to Pomni. Something happens. Either Ragatha abstracts or something like that, or she has to put her down for whatever reason, then has to come up and lie about it. It's like, Yep, it's her burden to remember. Kinger has chosen to forget. Kinger does not carry the burden of the knowledge of good and evil, but Pomni does. Also, maybe Pomni will see every single crime or disgusting thing everyone in the circus did that made them want to escape or be punished by coming in here.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Okay, I only see missing. I'm gonna play it. I don't see it.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning.
I can't, Jinky. I can't. We will be here all night because I will just miss it again. I can't do it. Oh, I'm curious. This is the last one, and I'm gonna go as little back as possible. Come on, come on, come on. I'm sorry. No, don't buffer, please. I just need to know. I need to know. No, what if it tells everything? What if it reveals everything? I have to know. Please. Please. Why are the eyes scratched out? There it is. Slowly. Slowly. Where the fuck do you see writing? Is my monitor too dark? Oh, I see it on this screen. What does that say? Have you seen this 3? Something else. Have you seen these 3? Oh, did it ask for the fucking subtitles are covering it? Hold on. Hold on. Did it ask for you? No, something. How do I get off these fucking subtitles? Which I'm going to put right back on, but... Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, but I killed the subtitles. Did it ask for you? It held. Click the button. Did I not click the button? This one? No. Top chat replay. What? Huh? CC? Okay. We're almost there,
severed its
gamers.
head to keep as a prize on my wall. My troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body
Okay, this one says angels.
for what felt like
I don't know what these say.
only a minute. When I looked back,
God, I wish I could read this. Oh, oh my God, it's disgusting. When was anyone gonna tell me that we were just staring at Pomni? Hold on. Fit to screen and then make smaller. Holy shit. I have to sing a Christmas song. Wait, what the? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Okay. Everything's lost. Can you read that while it's full screen? I can't read it. I can't make out a single word here. This one is in the mirror. I know that one. Sorry, Bumby. No, it's fine. It just has triggered my mental illness, and we just have to continue. Hold on.
the body was gone.
It
The
says
creature
A6,
was
A6,
not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Also, what if the thing is that it reveals stories, and what if this is Kinger's story, and he's like trying to subconsciously tell Pomni something?
This is some rather inconvenient lore.
Oh my god, I missed it again. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Oh my god, we will never end this stream. Jingle bunger, jingle bunger.
Tuesday, December 4th.
Did I miss it again while I was caroling? I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. Okay, and I can only see it. Wait, is this it? Yes. Okay. Enhance. This, did it ask for you? It held. Did it ask for you? It helped? No, it's held, right? Enhance. Did it ask for you? It held. What does that mean? There's nothing else. It held. Oh. There's a body here. Oh no. Oh, brother. And there's the three here. We have these three bearded guys with their eyes crossed out. Have you seen these three? It might be a different, like it held us hostage, or maybe like it held me. Like it's a pleasant thing, as we know now. ZZ Top. That's how we escape. We just have to find ZZ Top. Yoink. Okay. Did it ask for you? It held 1800 at the bottom. Yoink. Okay. Picturing an SCP that can't look away. I'm going nuts. Do you see anything here? I know. We have the rhino. We have this. We have... I don't know what this is here. I see two faces. Wait. Enhance. Whoop. Enhance. Whoop. Whoop. Enhance. Whoop. It's definitely two heads. This one kind of looks like Jax. I can't say this one fucking looks like Ragatha. Looks like a dinosaur. So, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, does that kind of look like Ragatha? It does not. That is like a weird Yoshi creature. But it does have, unless it's three heads. Three people are involved somehow. Have you seen these three? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It looks like three heads. But I don't know what that means lore-wise for us, gamers. My only theory, which would be wild and we would just need way more, like, to watch the show, is what if this is three people's consciousness that's been all scrambled together?
Tuesday.
Okay, we're gonna... this is actually a show, okay, and not a slideshow. Now we're gonna watch it. Just fix that? Okay.
December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles
We
were
have
just
been under the belief Cain and Abel are the only players. What if there's others?
beginning. I took my
What if this is hell? That's serious?
eyes off the body for what felt like
The Father and the Son and the God.
only a minute. When I looked back,
Oh, the abstractions could be... That's why it has so many eyes. It's an amalgamation. Like Undertale.
gone. The
They look like monsters, but they were just a mixture of things.
creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this,
What if the amalgamation wants its children back? What if these quote-unquote NPCs or people, right, are aspects that have been taken away, and it's like angry about it, like a mother looking for its children?
all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Wow. This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
I got it.
I love their eyes.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
What was that?
Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's
What
my
kind
eye.
of mother would it be
but
if it
which
didn't
eye?
remember?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Is that Kaufmo's joke? Hear me out, okay? I remembered a joke, but it wasn't really that funny. It could be Kaufmo saying something.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me. What was that?
What's what?
Water tower.
It's probably
what
just
the
magnets.
fuck, dude?
Or a boat.
I'm sorry. My water's super cloudy, and I don't know why. Ew. Oh. That's disgusting.
A boat?
Whatever the case, I think we should be...
Wait! Yeah, he is related to boats a lot. Everything about him is a boat.
Sounds fine to me.
What did you do? I'm schizo again. I'm sorry. Long story. I'm not dead, but I got a glass of milk yesterday and I forgot to take it down. And I have two glasses here, and I was like, one is for water and one's my dirty cup. And I kind of reached for one, and I think it was the dirty cup. And I went to go refill my water, and now my water's gross.
What was that?
Yeah.
What's what?
I'm dying inside. Don't worry. Dirty milk water.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
Magnets or a boat? Wasn't Magnus in whatever Magnets in that one boy slop AI thing someone brought up?
A boat?
A boat.
Whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
He is associated with boats.
Okay, yeah,
There's a lot
agree.
of boat imagery with my man.
You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait.
There's a...
Insects are also related to Kinger.
Fly in here.
Why would he try killing it? He
That's
likes
making
bugs.
a lot of noise. Oh god, there is a fly.
And... gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Yippee!
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out. Tommy! I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
Okay, say that let's put all of the lore aside, okay? Because there's a lot of I have a lot of theories on what it could mean. If it was for Zubul, Zubul's issue is body dysmorphia, right? And this story is about a head and body that are separate. That's something interesting as well. Why, because Maggie killed her fly. The eyes, the abstractions. If he's the programmer, maybe he went mad and was looking for bugs in the game's code. His wife loved bugs. She was the debugger of the program.
You look beautiful, honey.
Got it.
So good, Dakota.
Yeah.
I feel like I hate that a lot of your insight comes from puns, but I also believe that that's completely possible.
Prepare for takeoff, because this boat is going
This
up!
boat.
Huh? That's not up. That's not up at all! Why are we going up? Up!
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests! Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal!
We weren't even talking about...
It's really funny. They weren't even talking about that. But what if Kane is not talking to Zubul here? If my double Kane theory is true, what if Kane is yelling at other Kane?
Because this boat is going up! Huh?
That's not up. That's not up
Not
at
up
all.
at all.
Why are we going up?
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zubul? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you
He presses his eyes together for remember.
and my brain
Yeah, it's heavily implying his eyes are his brain.
won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I
Her head and body are different.
hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubul parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Good one, Zubul.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fight with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that... that'd be...
The whole place starts to break.
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
I think this is actually a story for Zubul. Okay, hear me out, gamers. Okay, and it's actually extremely fucking depressing. What is the story so far? Someone killed, right? Someone, and it was a monster. When they looked in the mirror, it was a monster, right? And the head and body were separate things, right? And then you'll see in a second the consequence of them killing it. I think Zubul did kill themselves and came into the digital circus, and this is an extremely dark way of talking about it. And Zubul, while being the monster and the hunter, killed one of God's angels. Zubul, right? Killed herself. Not understanding like which if they were male,
Not
female,
sure.
somewhere in between, and the pain was too
Cellar
much.
of some kind.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic.
The way she
isn't it?
looks at Kinger implies that I think it's his story because he looks really sad here.
In my attempt
Yeah, his theoretical
to
children.
protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer
In his cellar.
having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
That is also very much like the main character in Or sorry, in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. They're very spiteful. And their only thing they want is to kill the thing that did all this.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
In I do like this part.
Okay, I won't. Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Again, it could also be Kinger. He's confident with like a gun. He doesn't hesitate.
Stay behind me.
But I think it also works for Zubul. Was that Pomni's power? Which one? Oh, them coming alive? Making it talk. She is the Jester character. Maybe she, like, can make things sillier so things aren't as scary. You relate so hard. It's true. The head and body are separate.
Kinger, I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
I don't know if I'm right here, okay? But let's say it's Zubul. They killed the body and the head, but the head didn't die.
Well,
the head
wasn't so
being the
bad.
consciousness.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down.
Is its body moving? It's really dark. I don't. Is its body moving here? I can't tell. It's really dark. What am I looking at in the background? Actually, I have no idea. Is the body getting up? What are these lights?
Brings harm to it will be dragged down.
I don't know what I'm looking
Down
at.
into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I
In the cellar.
apologize, dear listener,
The many eyes.
but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
The recorder discs, I think also needing a vessel to get out might be important.
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me!
Oh. That would be horrifying and interesting. When you put on the headset to quote unquote, maybe, I don't know, kill yourself or better yourself or forget something, right? The AI actually takes over and pretend it's you.
I hate this stupid adventure!
It's like a skinwalker. Again, also weird thing to point out, there's a lot of Christ imagery. I know he's a chess piece, but also Kinger has a cross on him as well. There is a lot of like, and you can't even say it's just like a normal cross. Like that's actually structured like the typical style. Oh, there's also two doors. One that leads to hell, one that leads to heaven.
Good tea. Sorry again about...
So this was meant for Pomni, for Kinger, Ragatha. So and I don't know which one Jax would have went through. No, he chooses to go in this one. So
About your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see them. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice
for the tea
time here.
For the truth. Okay, hear me out. That is gonna relate. They only felt like a 50 somehow. Okay, in the digital world, only like 57 seconds has happened, but it's a Greek tragedy.
Don't mention it. Feel free to...
Also, if this story is structured like a Greek tragedy, which I don't think it is, but a Greek tragedy is like the opposite of a regular story, right? You have establishment, you have joy, and then you have ironic collapse, right? I think we had trauma. What? I think maybe. Trauma, hope, trauma, right? We started with trauma. We're getting hope with the gun episode, with Kinger, right? 5-7, where do you see 5-7? 5-7 again? Because I still don't believe it's the de facto omnipotent God. I wonder if something else is... That's what... It could be that. It could be Kinger's trying to restrain whatever it is. Oh, 57!
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely!
Okay, what is the imagery here? We have our portrait, trees. I don't see anything special.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how
Big
long
M.
that'll be.
The guy had an M in his name,
Typical
right?
of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape.
Okay. Let's say it's Zubul. I think this actually may have been for Zubul to carry for Gangle to carry Zubul out, because Zubul straightens and her mask spins, so she could still walk and she'd have to like romantically, lovingly carry out Zubul.
Hold on.
And she'd have to face her fears.
Let me try something.
Also, he is aware of his eye without being
There's
attached to
actually a
it.
staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just
Way
gonna
out
try going
because we
fast.
still have our bodies. This is so fucked, and I don't know, like, because this implies that the adventure is no longer for Zubul, because this is so fucked. From everything we learn about his wife.
Bonnie! Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls!
How's your wife, Kingo?
Oh my god, it's the most fucked thing ever. It is a reference to The Exorcist and it was terrifying for its time because of how uncouth it was, right? But our priest, the main character, has I think either a strange or he's sad about the tragedy of his mother, who was like a very Puritan, like, religious woman, right? He goes to The Exorcist and he's like, are you okay? And like the devil like thing turns its head and it's like, would you like to know something? And he's like, what? Your mother sucks cocks in hell. So I think it's like a reference to that.
Hey!
The handful?
You all right there?
Bonnie!
Oh yeah, he was reading the grab her. Why didn't he do that for Zubul?
Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls!
How's your wife, Kingo?
Hey!
Mom having a good time then. Hello, Mr. Kwan.
You all right there?
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with.
Okay, I think this is a story. Holy fuck. It could be a red herring, but is this... Abstraction is just a mixture of souls that are trying to leave and find a body.
Man. 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
57. He did computer science for 7 years. Bumby's very theorizing. Hello! The ghost in the machine! Ghost in the shell!
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in... Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us?
Could you imagine if he was like not thinking about this exact situation, which is incredibly funny and it's probably the real thing, but maybe this program is actually a form of punishment? So he's like, oh no, we are in hell. This is our punishment. It's like they're all prisoners, right? And it's like, that sick concept that we're like we could possibly, by manipulating the brain, make someone serve their 30 years in only like, a week.
It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
It's not his fault. We went down this path. It was Jack's. What do you mean by this?
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I?
You
I'm
know what
normally
I
not
think
too
could be
good
the most
with memories.
disappointing ending? Tell me.
Being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Has all the answers, and I don't.
Right
know what it
after my
means.
wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort.
Serve their sentence in 57 seconds.
Together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit.
So darkness seems to calm abstractions.
The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar.
Hey, and shoots him.
I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over.
I'm reaching, but I really like the bug theory. Imagine he was like an oppressive god. And he was just like, everything has to be perfect. I hate bugs. I hate bugs. And then he's like, wait, maybe I can love the things that are imperfect.
I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them.
Remember.
And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here.
In this world is interesting. I wonder if that is what causes abstraction, but abstraction seems so peaceful.
You're with me.
Not wanted or loved. Is he talking about Cain? Does he have remorse for Cain? Did he do something to him?
I'm glad you're here with me.
I know how I can feel in this circus.
Oh no.
Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them.
Yeah. Unwanted, right? And unloved. Is that... Hear me out. Kinger had like a god role, and he loved Cain like a son. And then he made Cain sentient, and then he lost his mind.
And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
It's too dark. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
The Chad, the king. Oh. Oh.
If we
Thank
leave
you, Jesus.
and we go back to the circus,
Oh, Jesus, chess piece.
you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me.
Just like an AI. That's exactly what happens with Gummy. You won't remember any of this. And what does he tell Pomni?
As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
This episode so much. Blessed this episode. Yeah, it wants to be fun for everyone. The light in the darkness.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
I don't think there's anything important. I'm just looking. We have this painting of an eye. Oh, like two heads, maybe? I'm going crazy.
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned
remember looking at
about
this,
me.
like, the animation's
I feel
gone
like
crazy.
through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember?
She's like, we care about you, Jax, knowing that they both
Where to
don't.
get my comedy mask?
And now I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
Back in his little fort.
So what was it like?
I wanted to specifically watch this, assuming Jax is a plant, okay? This conversation, I feel, makes more sense.
Like being stuck with the nutcase.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Yippee! There's merch of Kinger Cut Tech Butterflies. It's so fucking cute. I would love to keep going, but it is definitely time to call it. I have not eaten for a while. It is time. It is time to call it. It is time to go to bed. Bumby, what? What do you want from me, Birdie? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? What did I do? Huh? Did I show penis by accident again? What? Why am I in trouble? It's been more than 7 hours. No way. Has it? Oh, the first VOD was what, 5 hours? Oh shit, we're so back, gamer? Holy fuck. We're so f***ing back. That's crazy. Okay, neat. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. Happy holidays. There is, I don't know when, I'll try to stream again. I will be taking about a,
What's going on with you? What are you
I
talking
want to
about?
say like about a week hiatus at some point. And that's not related to health, it's just a thing. So there, I have a week where I cannot stream. So there, I'm gonna try to do some streams before that, and in post VODs. Hi Raiders, Heather. Look if underscore vit. I know that's LG underscore VTuber. Okay, I'm just being annoying. Okay, anyways, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, Birdie. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you, Mr. Kwan. Thank you, Choco. Thank you for the raid, Heather. I appreciate it. Kosh, the Radio Cat. Thank you so much for coming out. Good night, Rainbow. Good night, Jenky. Good night, $10. Good night, everyone. And happy holidays if I don't see you again. Good night. I sleep for 3 weeks now. Good night. I have to raid someone. Hold on. Fuck streamer things. Who's on? 1 second. can't just end here. Fuck. Danny, please be online. Please, please, you are my default. You are my safe space. I can just raid and leave, please. Please, I need to eat. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to raid Bond. Good night, everyone. Raid Bond. Oh, my God, I can't type. Bono Jim. Okay, good night, everyone. I'm so tired. Holy shit, I'm crashing. Good night. Digital circus. I'm sorry. My face was caught in 4D. I don't know when the raid's gonna go off, but I'm not gonna do it. But I was just so taken aback. If you open in another tab, Twitch, and you look at the homepage and you see the streamer Charlotte Munster, I have the level of badonkadonkas was just, it like destroyed my brain. I didn't know that was possible. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. I had a stroke. I saw giant titties and had a stroke. Good night. Was just in BC talking about Oopsies. Thank God that was on the other one. Holy. I mean, it's on Twitch. It's fine, but my God, those fucking mixed titties. Anyways, good night. Happy holidays. Goodbye.